Yo, you know how like before the video starts, you think about like how you gonna kick things off, and then you get there and it's just like, all right, I'm gonna just do whatever. So that's why the long pause was there. What's good, my good people? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to the Sunday Night Live. Sunday Night Live is what we gonna call it, man. Got a lot of things that I want to discuss today. And this is just not gonna be me talking at y'all, man. I want to hear from y'all as well. Shout out all my people tuning in over on YouTube. Shout out my people tuning in over on Twitch. Shout out my people tuning in over on Hold on. Is TikTok back up? I heard they saying it is. I ain't got it rolling right now, y'all. But shout out to all my people, man. I'm thinking we may make this like a little thing, y'all. We may make this like a continuous thing. Maybe like a little Sunday Night Live type of situation. Before this stream, I was actually contemplating playing Red Dead Redemption 2 or the Walking Dead Telltales game that you all have been telling me so much about. But instead of that, I said, how about we just have a little conversation about this little TikTok situation amongst other things. Before we get started with that, man, in the chat, man, y'all go ahead and tell me where y'all are tuning in from, man. Where we at with it? I think I see Inside the Multiverse said, what's up? Victoria said, what's up? I got some different things I'm going to be testing out today, too. So hopefully all of the tech stuff is teching today, but we shall see. Matter of fact, let's do our first little test. Let's do our first little test from Victoria Q. Let's test it out. It worked. It's working. What's up, Victoria? How you doing? Appreciate you for coming through. Who else we got in there? We got Carrie Sanders says she's tuning in from Ohio. Shout out Ohio. I don't think I've been to Ohio before. Where else we got people tuning in from? Dallas, Texas. That's actually Game of Thrones related. But this person's coming in from Dallas, Texas. Shout you out. I've been to Fort Worth, Texas before. I don't know if I've been to Dallas or not. It's possible, though. It's possible. I could be wrong. Guatemala, I guarantee I've never been there before, but would definitely love to go to Guatemala. I want to do a lot more traveling this year. We're going to talk about all of that, though. Chicago, Illinois. I've been there one time, man. Went by and saw the little Michael Jordan statue. I've been there. Charlotte, North Carolina. I have not been to Charlotte, North Carolina, I don't think. What's up, Chris Rumpy? Appreciate you for tuning in. Lane Reacti Actor. Sorry if I butchered the name. The Netherlands. I have not been to the Netherlands. Mama Michelle asked, where am I at? You know, that's a good question. I asked y'all to tell me where y'all from, but I didn't even tell y'all where I'm in. I didn't tell y'all where I'm tapping in from. Nashville, Tennessee, man. Nashville, Tennessee is where I'm at and is where I'll most likely be for the duration of my living life, I think, unless I travel or whatnot. I don't know. Some people like more free-spirited people. They always like, I'll be here for a couple of years and I may go to like, Utah, and then after that, I'll travel to Los Angeles. Actually, we need to talk about California too. I've been hearing it's been going crazy down there. I don't, as I've assessed my life, I don't see myself like leaving Tennessee. Not like from a living standpoint. I got like too many family and friends up here. Traveling for sure, but like leaving, I don't know. You never know what the Lord has in store though. But let me take a little swig real quick. For those of y'all who don't know, I am a lemonade connoisseur. My favorite drink by far is lemonade. Throw any flavor to it, but lemonade is definitely the best. Savannah, Georgia, I got somebody in the chat saying they tuning in from. We're going to wait till a few more minutes and we're going to kick off this little TikTok convo because this is interesting. This is interesting, and I'm not claiming to be nobody's expert on any of this stuff. Y'all just about to hear my thoughts, and I don't want to hear some of y'all's as well. Jeb says, continue to pray for them. A fact. That is a fact. If we're talking about California, that is a fact. I heard you like the prime lemonade. Prime lemonade? What, Gabrielle, what is the prime lemonade? You might have to tell me what you mean by that. I don't even know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. You talking about the prime drink from Paul and them? Is that what you talking about? B Doom said, I got you thirsty, man. Hey, go pick you up a lemonade. One of my favorite little lemonades that I've been, I've only done it like twice, is I've been making like Kool-Aid flavored lemonade. Like you get some fresh squeezed lemons. You get you a Kool-Aid pack. I like the blue raspberry. I get the little blue raspberry Kool-Aid pack, fresh squeezed lemons, get you some sugar, all of that good stuff. Get you some nice shaved ice, get you an ice maker, and then you whip you up some blue raspberry Kool-Aid lemonade. Don't say I ain't put you on. All right? Don't say I did not put you on. Try it. And when you try it, make sure you take a picture and send it to me in the Discord. Send it to me in the Discord and just say, hey, Addy, put me on. Somebody's tuning in from Miami and Miami. What's going on, King Oscar? Appreciate you for tuning in. But we here now, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about this little TikTok situation. Outside of TikTok, a few other things. Let me scroll through my tablet. I tried to be somewhat organized, but as we get to talking, I ain't gonna lie, we gonna just start talking. Also want to talk a little bit about some scheduled things, some things I got in mind that may be coming up for this week in particular. And also a few things that you all may be seeing come to the channel moving forward. And most importantly, we're going to have this little Q&A. I do a lot of these lives. Some of them are for fun reasons. Some of them are for video games. And then like once today, just like things that are on the mind and also, what's trending, what's going on. I know a lot of times people say like, man, you should have like another channel for that. We're going to actually talk about that too. But to get into it, man, TikTok. I have a weird relationship with TikTok, if you even want to call it that. I have an extremely weird relationship with TikTok. What I mean by that specifically is I will say 2021 maybe, because Dre passed in 2022, January 21st, I believe it was. So 2021, Dre was on me heavy. Andre, for those y'all don't know, quick backstory. One of the guys who kicked off the channel with me. You also, I know a lot of y'all know Brandon. Y'all see him a lot. Dre, y'all may not see on the channel. Well, you may not see him on any of the recent videos on the channel that much at all because, he's passed, so he hadn't been on beat up. He hasn't been able to be on those because he's just not here in general. 2021, Dre was on me heavy. He's like, hey, bro, we need to get on this TikTok stuff. We need to get on TikTok. Come on, bro, let's make TikTok. I'm like, for a few different reasons. One, when I initially thought of TikTok, I thought of like you play a little song, hit your little dance, hey, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they're doing, hey, and I'm like, bro, that's for the kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid at heart. I don't want to be on there just dancing like that. You know what I'm saying? But Dre was a dancer, so that could have swayed into it a little bit. Dre was a dancer. He knew how to dance. But I was like, ain't that for like the kids? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to be on there dancing. But he was like, no, you don't got to use it for just dancing. Like, I know we create reaction content. You could get on there and like post reaction things and smaller reaction. I was like, but the other thing about that is not only I'm not trying to dance and, see a whole bunch of people dancing per se. Now, some that are hard, but it's like, for me, I don't know if y'all feel like this too. I'm not the biggest fan of vertical video. I'm not the biggest fan of vertical video. Never have been, but I'm also not like stubborn. You know what I'm saying? You got them old heads, you try to tell them something and then they be like, no, they don't work. I'm not doing that. They don't work, man. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing we've been doing for 100 years. I'm not one of the stubborn folks. It's just like me. I came from shooting a lot of like cinematic type of stuff, or whether that be wedding videos, or whether that be like sports documentaries or like corporate videos or just smaller things, you know what I'm saying? So everything to me, I liked having a wide aspect ratio. And I also enjoyed seeing a lot in the frame, like, cause the frame told a story. A vertical video, I'm not saying it's not possible because I've seen some interesting things. Golly, my head is itching like crazy. But I can't really take this hat off because your boy is McNapster. Whenever y'all see the hat on, just a little quick side note, whenever y'all see the hat on, it's probably 97.34% because your boy needs him a haircut. All right. And I don't need y'all, you know what I'm saying? Back when it was like 100 some people subscribe to the channel, I can get away with that. If y'all go back to the vault, y'all gonna see some terrible hair days. But nowadays, man, you know what I'm saying? The squad getting too big for me to just be happily nappy on this channel like that. So that's why it's there. But going back to it, wide aspect ratio, it's a lot of storytelling things that you can have in there. But with that being said, I was like, I'm willing to give it a try. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, post some things and yada, yada, yada. So we first started out, well, I say we, it was mostly Dre. He would just be posting like random clips on there. I actually watch a few and he'll be like, hey bro, come let's react to this dude smacking somebody. Y'all remember them videos? They got this league where the guys literally, they sit there, they wipe, they measure, and then they like smack the mess out of somebody. I remember that was one of the first things Dre like pulled me to the side. I was like, hey, come here, Negro, let's look at this real quick. And I'm like, bro, what is that? And I seen it. I was like, you crazy. If anybody ever smacked me like that, bro, there's no sport. I don't know what's going on. Me just sitting there like willingly, you know what I'm saying? And just win somebody, that's crazy. That's the crazy sport. So that is my first interaction. Dre had us react to some little TikTok thing of somebody smacking somebody. And it was like real quick. It might have been less than 10 seconds if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. Did it really generate a lot of views? No. But, you know, when you creating content, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, everything is not going to just like go viral, go crazy, or catch the algorithm or wave or whatever you explore page, For You page, homepage. It's not going to catch that. But it's more so getting into the repetition of trying things, seeing what works. And most importantly, I'll tell people this all the time. And this is something that we're going to talk a lot about in the Creators Club, which is something that is on the agenda. When you're creating content, if you're trying to grow, now, if you just want to create stuff, that's fine. If you're trying to grow, you have to have a healthy balance of Thurnis right here says trial and error. That's a good point too. Trial and error is a good point. But you also have to have a happy balance in not only just doing things that you only want to do, but seeing what other people are interested in. Example, I know some people asked me about Game of Thrones here way up a second ago. I probably lost the comment. I would have never watched Game of Thrones. Ever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as we started watching other shows, we've been hearing from the audience, hey, y'all should check out Game of Thrones. I said, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all get to hear some of our commentary about it. And it's a show that I know a lot of y'all like. And then, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like the show. It's crazy though. And we're gonna get into that because we still in the final season of it. It's crazy, but it's, you know, I would have never watched it without that. So that's an example of like a little give and take and a little bit of what you do versus, you know, what the audience may be interested in, how those two things meet. Going to the TikTok thing. So the stuff on there was super trial and error. He was just having fun. I kid you not. I think Dre literally had a video up there posted of some, I don't know what Dre was doing. Rest in peace, my brother. I love him. This brother had some video up there posted of some like grasshopper or praying mantis hanging on like my windshield window as we were driving down the highway. And he put that on there. And I was like, I'm going to let you add it, Dre. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you add it. I don't think that's what the kids want to see. But hey, it'd be the stupidest thing. It'd be the craziest things going viral on TikTok. I would get on there. You would see a lot of people doing something that is slightly different than YouTube. People do it on YouTube too. The key thing about it is I was very big on having good production value. What I mean by good production value is it took a long time to get there. Like decent lighting, like a decent setup, right? Like decent. I'm not claiming to be the best at it. Good audio and then decent editing. Because like sometimes when one of those things is lacking, it could be extremely distracting for a viewer. The thing that interested me the most was that on TikTok, most of that stuff that you see from creators on there is from this. And I'm not saying the phone's quality is not crazy. The phone's quality is good. But like, bro, outside of you paying $700 to $800, however much on your phone or however much you pay per month on the phone, you don't necessarily have to worry about all of this extra stuff unless there's some niche you do or however it is. Jeb Vlog says, Dre, rest in peace, King. Appreciate you so much for that love. So that was one of the things that interested me about TikTok because there's a certain level of, how do you put it? Authenticity and raw realness when it's coming from like, hey, I just pulled this out and talked about it. Y'all know sometimes like when you got the lights, camera, sound right, transitions in your videos, all of that, it may come off as a little bit, how do you put it? Like rehearsed or staged or prepped, which if y'all watch our reactions, it's none of that. Like we have fun. Most like 99.5% of the things that are on the channel are our first time watching it. So all of that stuff, like I think we got to the point now when lights and cameras come on, it's like they're there, but they're not really there. You know what I'm saying? But when you're first starting, like all of that stuff can be like, Lee, the lights. Like sometimes if I bring like guest or co-host in, I'll be like, Lee. Okay, all right, what do I say? It's like, nah, like after you get a few in your system, like you kind of relax. If you're a person who likes to create content and do things like that. On TikTok, that level of like, you don't need any extra stuff unless you want to just go ahead and get started, I feel like was extremely motivational, extremely cool for people who would like to just get started creating content without having to feel the pressure of having a super produced or to any degree of levelty to produce video. Even going into the fact that you don't even necessarily have to rely on editing too much outside of using some of the presets, templates, and built-in things that the app offers, right? Those are some cool things that make the barrier to entry less intimidating. On the flip side, I do think it is also easier to like grow and get popping on TikTok than it is on YouTube. If anybody disagrees, let me know. Now, of course, all of this may boil down to niche and all of that other stuff. And I say this to say, after Dre spending all this time like making funny videos, not super highly produced, just joking around, having fun, I might need to actually go in there. Matter of fact, I'm telling you about the TikTok. Y'all feel free to like go ahead and like, follow your boy on there if it's still up. If it's still up. I don't know if it's up. I'm going to tell y'all about my experience last night with it. I don't know if it's up. And I'm going to tell you about this stupid thing I did. I don't know why I thought it was going to work with this other app that people are saying, oh, you should get on this before TikTok gets banned so you'll be safe. And I did it like a dummy. We're going to talk about that. Now, I didn't put a lot of energy and or effort into TikTok at that time because if I'm going to be honest with all of you, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on this platform, TikTok is YouTube is my favorite social media platform. If I just keep it a bean, like keep it a whole bean. And I said that and I just got a notification that somebody followed me on TikTok. Let me see if I can shout them out loud. Inside the Multiverse. Appreciate you for answering the call, my brother. Anybody who follows me on the TikTok right now, I guess that means it's back working. That's interesting. We'll talk about that. Anybody who follows me on the TikTok right now, I'm going to give you a shout out. Like if the notifications come through, I'm shouting you out right now. So the TikTok is Everyday Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on there. I'm shouting you out right here live on the channel. Dre would put things up there. I really wasn't paying attention to it. I would do more so YouTube stuff. And I remember after Dre passed, I was like, let me go back through and, like look at all of the social media presence that we have on different platforms and take a look at it, right? A comment was on there. I never forget this comment. The comment was like, yo, is this like the official like Everyday Negroes TikTok, or is this like, what is this? And it was hilarious to me because in translation, let me give y'all translation. Hey, this y'all ain't really popping on here. This kind of trash. What is this? That's the translation. It's like, what is this? Is this y'all stuff or is this somebody? Because once you get a certain degree of however you want to call it, I'm not saying we're that. Well, once you get a certain following level, and then like you're on YouTube and you got like 100K your TikTok, you got like less than 1,000 folks are gonna be like, is this some spam account or something? Them folks said, yo, is this really y'all? And I had to reply back. I was like, yeah, this us. But I love that aspect of it. On the flip side, I have a lot of friends. I have a couple friends who are really big on TikTok. And the interesting thing about it is, shout out my boy Jay, I feel like a lot of TikTokers want to be YouTubers. And there's a lot of YouTubers who want to figure out how to integrate their TikTok. And that is kind of the phase that I'm in right now. But this is where things always get interesting. I say I have a weird relationship with TikTok. The first example I gave you was the fact that I really didn't use it. The second example that I said I had a weird relationship with TikTok is every time I would hear about TikTok or kind of get motivated to do something is when somebody would take some content from the channel and go on TikTok and go crazy. They'll go viral off of it. And I'm sitting there like, dang, I probably should have they like blew up off the video. But as a reactor, like I'm super chill about it. And this actually happened like a couple of days ago, but I'm like super chill, like, because as a reactor, I feel like it's kind of hypocritical for you to kind of like get mad if somebody like takes some of yours, remix it and put it back up. As a content creator, no, I don't want people taking my full video and just uploading it in its entirety. No, I don't want that. But like when people take your content and remix it, like, hey, we kind of, as reactors, we kind of do something similar. So you said, hey, like, don't remix my stuff. I feel like it's a little weird. I mean, other reactors may have different takes on that. I'm not speaking for everybody. Marcus Fields. I guess he went to the page. Marcus Field said, "Bro, I thought it was a fan page." I feel you. I'm working on that. Matter of fact, let me check. Let me see if anybody else answered the call. Hey, anybody follow us on them? I'm shutting you out. But I feel like when other people take some of your stuff, remix it, and add a twist to it, and post it, like, you as a reactor, you're kind of doing that to other content. So it didn't make me like mad at all. It just made me like, dang, I probably need to get on that, especially since like it's the same thing that I'm posting, just a shorter version. And what they would oftentimes do is, at the time I was watching like a lot of K-dramas when this happened. And I think they took a snippet, specifically, here's the example. They took a snippet of Mia Andre's reaction to a episode in this K-drama series called All of Us Are Dead. Quick shameless plug. Right now I'm watching The Walking Dead. If you enjoy a zombie series, please tap in. I got a whole playlist of Mia Andre's entire reactions to this zombie series called All of Us Are Dead. I like it a lot. Whether I like it better than Walking Dead, as of right now where I'm at in the series, yes. However, we're early on in the Walking Dead series, and we're going to talk about that. So somebody took a clip of that, put it on TikTok, and went stupid. I'm talking about stupid. I'm talking about M's on top of M's, millies. And I'm sitting there, at first I'm like, hey, yo, like, this is like that's dope. But it's like, dang, I guess if I would have just took the 10 to 30 seconds to put it up there and then put one of them little emo songs on there, I guess I could have got popping off my own content, I guess. But like, that's just how it is. Like, and I tell people this all the time. The things that you won't do, other people will do. I mean, it's just a fact. The things that you don't do, other people will do. Inside the Multiverse, I did shout you out. And sometimes it's a compliment. And also, I'm gonna shout out this comment from Moonshadow. He said, this person says, yeah, but to me, it's a compliment because you inspired someone to the point where they wanted to play with what you do. I 1,000% agree with that. I 1,000% agree with that. When you get to the point, and this is where people like, sometimes people get so, what do you call it? Like, in their feelings about people using their content that they don't remember the fact that, look, would you rather nobody want to see your content at all? What's the trade-off? I understand if somebody is taking like lots of money out of your pocket, but would you rather have content that nobody's watching, that's not good enough to reshare? Or would you rather have content that people are willing to reshare, think is fun, think is interesting, and all of that stuff? And then Ava Light says they feel like TikTok isn't being banned. We're going to talk about that because I'm going to tell you about my experience last night. I just want to tell y'all first about my experience with TikTok. So people are running it off. They're taking clips of my, like, pretty much the extent of what they were doing, if I'm being honest, was three things. They were, one, taking the short clip, like the most viral moment, my fault, the most interesting aspects of a particular episode, condensing that down to, let's say, between 10 to 25 to maybe 30 seconds, adding a nice little song to it, and then adding those auto captions to it. Now, obviously, for those of y'all who are familiar with TikTok, they have features to where you can auto caption it. So you don't have to type that in manually. At one point, I remember days where I was typing in auto caption manually. That is not fun. If you're doing that, we're going to talk about that in Creators Club. Please don't do that. There's several tools out there to stop you from doing that, right? Type it in the auto captions. That's what they were doing. Now, where I admired what they were doing a lot was this. This is the part I admire what they were doing a lot. And as a U.S. resident, I see the value in what they were doing with this, which inspired me to think out of the box a little bit more. I was watching a K-drama show, Korean content. What this person did was take, and y'all know we use a lot of slang on this channel. I joked about having like a no slang September or something like that, where I just talk straight proper English. I mean, I had somebody the other day call me an illiterate, person who, works in the fields the other day. And I'm like, brother, I have like using slang and stuff like that. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? I can talk without it, but it's just fun. It just evokes a different emotion. Like, instead of saying, wow, he really defeated that guy in a fight, man, nah, he beat the brakes off that brother. It's two different feelings. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But going back to it, the interesting part that they were doing with my Korean content was they were taking it, they were auto captioning it,
and then they were translating it, which what that did was it hit a whole nother audience that probably didn't know what the heck I was saying. They didn't know what the heck I was saying. And that to me was like, okay, that is thinking outside of the box. And I like that a lot. And I was like that. And I know some of y'all reading this like, dang, Eddie, appreciate you. I'm finna go do that. I'm finna go do that to your stuff right now. If you do, this is all I'm saying. If you do it, tag your boy. Tag your boy. So what ended up happening was it was dope. And then one of the episodes I was doing, I was like started blowing up. And I was like, dang, this is kind of like going crazy right now. I don't know what I did. I looked at a direct day that they posted the video. And I looked at the fact what they did was people were like, dang, this is dope. I want to go see the full episode. And people were going from that TikTok. And because that person tagged me, they were able to associate it with my account. And they went to the YouTube. And I could see a direct correlation of the views on my video, which was less than, let's say, 50,000. Matter of fact, let me not just make up stuff. Let me actually go give you direct analytics. Let me give you direct analytics so that I can make sure that I'm giving y'all accurate information. Give me 1 second. Because the views now are probably different, but I can at least give you some form of analytics. I'm not going to share my screen right now because I haven't put in like blockers for information that y'all don't need to see. So just bear with me as I look that portion of it up. All of us are dead. Let me find the one. Okay. Yeah. So all the other videos were probably getting around like 30,000. At the time, they were actually way less than this because this came out in 2022. All the other ones were probably getting around like, let's say like 30,000. If it was doing a little bit better than that, one of them hit 40. But this particular one, which was not a first episode, hit like 90 something thousand views. And I looked at the chart and there was a direct correlation between that day that they posted to TikTok, that whole day week that they posted to TikTok, and the growth of my particular video. And one of the things that helped a lot was shout them out. If you even, you probably understand because you're translating stuff. Shout them out for that because what they did is they tagged a brother. I appreciate that so much. As content creators, I speak on behalf of all content creators. Now, if you're just re-uploading somebody's entire video and you tag them, I think that's stupid. I'm gonna be honest. You probably run the risk of them saying, thank you for letting me know directly who you are. I'm just gonna take the whole thing down. But if you're doing some form of a remix and you tag them, like, I appreciate you so much, especially if you're using the other stuff. I appreciate you so much. And I say, if anybody else uses anything, tag a brother. I want to check it out. Somebody the other day was on a live stream. They did a freestyle and they threw. I don't know why they did. Shout them out though. They threw my name and they said some like Addison Hardy way. I was like, dang, I'm getting put in ciphers now. Hey, mama, I think I kind of made it. Like, mama, I slightly made it. Some random person on the internet like shouted me out first name and last name on a freestyle. Mama, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but I was like, but then they tagged me and I was like, dope. And I checked it out. That helps the other creator. And in tune, I know sometimes people will do things like that just to like chase clout or whatever you case may be. I don't know. Sometimes people do certain things to chase clout. But for me, like, I've always been a person where community is like the biggest thing for me. And them doing that was super dope. Now we need to go into the band portion. That iteration right there prompted me to be like, hey, maybe I do need to get on TikTok and start posting. So I tried, and of course, the things didn't go as viral as that video, not even anywhere close. It didn't go anywhere as close to that video, but I tried it. And then after a while, it's like, yeah, let me probably put more energy back into what I've been doing and kind of paused on that. And then this past week, I think somebody in Discord sent a link. And then, for those of y'all who tuned into the channel, we recently started The Walking Dead. And somebody posted a link, and I'd be like so transparent about this stuff. Like, it's just, people are like, oh, why'd you get back on TikTok now? Well, I'm going to tell you why. They posted a video, I think, of our reaction, and I think it actually had another reactor. It was a mashup, so it just had two of us. It had our video in it, and it had another reactor video in it. And that video did pretty well, too. It got, over 1 million. It had a couple. As a matter of fact, at the time, I think I first seen it within a day, it had like 2 million. And then after that, I think it had, like, Britt said slightly made. Y'all, you talking about the early. And it had way, I think it 4, I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up and see. It was doing really well. And same thing, they took a pivotal moment of the show. They added a little soundtrack behind it. And then they showed our reaction to it. Dope, super dope. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting too many signs. I'm pretty sure the Lord ain't saying, Addy, you need to get on TikTok, my son. My son, get it thee a TikTok and post it thee. I'm pretty sure he wasn't saying that, but it's like, all right, let me try. Why? The same day, I'm like, all right, I'm finna take this platform serious. It's go time. Bro, I had 2 days. Them folks shut that junk down. Now, for anybody wondering, they're like, Addy, they been talking about there's gonna be on TikTok. I know they was. I didn't believe them. I didn't believe nobody. Come on, bro. I'm like, come, y'all know how this stuff go. I'm like, TikTok is way too big. I say, y'all hear them talking about it's gonna shut down. What they probably gonna do is it's gonna go all the way down to the last minute and somebody gonna save it last minute, right? Somebody gonna save it last minute. And this how serious I was, y'all. This how serious I was. I'm like, all right, cool. Even if they do shut it down, I'm gonna find some of these other apps. And we're gonna talk about apps and content creation, all of this. We're gonna tie everything in full circle. I said, even if they shut that down, that's cool, because I'm gonna start putting stuff on this app and in this app and in this app. And then, you know, it's kind of gonna be like a vertical video, which I really don't like, which I told y'all about. Man, so, you know, I'm getting these notifications on TikTok. Hey, man, so-and-so wants to follow you on Lemonade. It's time for you to be a Lemonade creator. I said, bet. I said, I'm on all that. I'm on all of it. In 2025, you're going to see Addy, you're going to see the Everyday Negroes, you're going to see him on all of it. Man, nigga done created me an account. And this is just keeping it a bean. Keeping it a whole bean. I downloaded the little Lemonade app. Smooth transition. Made me a little account. Posted me a little video. Why, like, I go to like my home tab. And for those of y'all who be doing the wrong thing, you know what I'm about to talk about. For those of y'all who be on that mess and you the type of person that, like, you got the little protector on your phone to where one side, and this ain't everybody. I hate to throw it. I hate when you generalize. I can't be generalizing folks, but some of y'all got that little screen protector that when you look from the side, you can't see nothing. You can only see what's on your phone if you're straight on. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You look to the side, you can't see nothing. Some of y'all got that on there because y'all Instagram and y'all TikTok feed, ooh, it be some mess. And you want to know why it be some mess? Because you be watching some mess. I ain't preaching that. It is Sunday, but we ain't preaching. It's Sunday, but I ain't gonna preach. So why I get on a little Lemonade app, right? I get on a little Lemonade app. I log in. I create me an account. I post me one little video. I don't even read the rules, none of that. I just post me something. Man, I go to the home page. It ain't nothing but like shotties on there. They was all on the app like Addy been like looking at something. I was like, golly. I mean, shotty working out of the gym. Shotty, you know, cooking some cake, looking into the camera, finessing, licking lip. Shotty, you know what I'm saying, reading a book, tilting the eyes. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they gonna think Addy been acting up on this app. I was like, no, I promise I ain't been doing that. Off jump, it was nothing. I kid you not, I seen one dude on the Lemonade app. One dude. He was doing like some comedy skits. Everybody else was some girl trying to finesse me through the screen. And for those of y'all who know, you know. Dana said it's Sunday, but I'm not preaching. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I probably need to get off this app because, like, I think they trying to set me up. They trying to go for the kill. I only felt better about it because a friend of mine was like, no, like, I think on the Lemonade app, I think it's primarily been like more like girls on there. So like, no, Addy, they not trying to set you up for the kill. I think it's just been more girls on there. I think that's what they were saying. If anybody has a different experience, let me know. But they had me on there like, man, I've been liking bikini pictures and all that other stuff on there. And I'm just getting that out there air now. I haven't been, okay? But for those of y'all who do, I'm telling you, you know, because I know some of the young boys, you know what I'm saying? Boy, they be on there liking one or two, they whole feed. Nothing but IG models, not dressed at all. And I be telling them, they be like, bro, I don't know why that's popping up. All right, Cap, you know why that's popping up. Stop playing. Stop playing. Just show me that like history. It's going to tell me everything I need to know. Exactly. They don't want to go there, though. Or if it, you know, sometimes the boy, they just don't care. I get on the Lemonade app. This is what this story took a whole nother turn. Oh, quick segue here, too, by the way. I forgot. I do have like a little super chat goal up there. For those y'all interested, if we reach the goal, I think we got a 15. I mean, I had like a little conversation with the YouTube manager today. They're like, you need to start utilizing all the tools you got. Like, hey, say less, bet, I got you. If we hit 15, if you are a new Patreon, if you have not been a Patreon member, if you're completely new to the Everyday Negroes Patreon, I'll be randomly throwing a wheel up there and selecting one person to get a month free access to the Patreon. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's on the Patreon, what's coming to the Patreon. I literally got something exporting right now for anybody who's on Patreon and wants to know, Negro, when you dropping again, it's exported right now. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. If we hit the goal, then I'll be spinning a wheel from everybody that super chatted. And what you get to do is either, if you are already a Patreon member, you get to send it to somebody who you want to give a free month access to, or if you're not a Patreon member, you get a free month of access to our uncut reactions, raw catalog. We have like different sections within the Discord that you can get into, all of that. But back to the story. Lemonade app, download that. TikTok done finally posted me 2 more. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got him a little smooth. Hold on, what did I post? I think I posted some Game of Thrones related. Finding out that Jon Snow was a Targaryen. And I put me a little caption on there. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, boy, TikToking in this. Yeah, boy, is a TikToker. You know what I'm saying? They added me a little music. Then I was like, oh, okay, let me try the little Walking Dead one out. You know what I'm saying? There was a zombie in there that was looking like a crackhead. So I clipped that little scene, put it in there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, golly, I see why they love TikTok. Because when I edit, boy, I be on that computer for hours chopping down these edits. Speaking of which, I got another edit for y'all tonight. I'm gonna tell you what that is closer to the end. I got a movie I'm gonna drop, but I wanted to, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. I got a movie that I'm gonna drop, and it's gonna be tonight after the stream. I was like, I see why they love TikTok. I done been on the thing, created me like 2 videos in less than like 20 minutes. I'm hearing Sunday, January 19th, TikTok gonna get banned. Yeah, all right. I got the Lemonade app. I'm straight. Sunday, January 19th, TikTok gonna be banned. Yeah, all right. Man, matter of fact, I want to make these captions a little quicker, and I like the little transitions they got. Let me download CapCut. Sunday, January 19th, TikTok gonna be banned. Ain't no way. I'm out with friends, specifically with a group, a friend of mine that, I'm not gonna tell their names on the stream. A couple of friends of mine, they're about to have their first child, so we added a little gender reveal, right? Brandon's actually there with me too. We kicking, we just chilling, talking, eating. It's Saturday, y'all. It's Saturday night. I keep saying Friday. It was Saturday night. Mind you, they told us TikTok was getting banned Sunday if it was gonna happen, right? It's Saturday night. Somebody randomly runs in. We having game night at one of the friends' house after the dinner. They randomly run in. TikTok gone. It's gone. You can't get on it. I'm like, stop. They said, first of all, it's like 10 something o'clock on Saturday. Second of all, they knew Addison was about to get the posting. So 1, they wouldn't do that to me. Even though I'm slaw in there, they wouldn't do that to me. And then 3, like, it's Sunday. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, hold on, like, is it because of the little time zone thing? You know what I'm saying? Is the little time zone thing? Jillian saying not even with the VPN. See, I don't know nothing about that, even though I get tons of little emails about that. We're gonna talk about that too. They said it's gone. So I said, yeah, right. I log on the app. I've already logged in. I click on that little message right there in my face. This is the crazy part about the message. For those of y'all who seen the message, you saw the message. Message said, blah, 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 US, blah, 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 Trump said he gonna save us. Something like that, to sum it up. Blah, 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 Trump said it. Something, blah, blah, Trump said he gonna save us. I said, when in the history of an app ever did like the app just fully say like it's one person who gonna take care of the situation? They just said, yada, 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 Trump said he gonna save the app. I was like, if that ain't the most pressured thing ever, bro, if that ain't the most pressured, like if that's the crazy, and I got some thoughts on this and we can talk about it. And I don't know what Trump said. I'm not speaking for Trump. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Some of y'all can tell me some more stuff about it. I get on there. I'm like, dang, they wasn't playing. So then I call up one of my boys. Shout out Jay. Matter of fact, I don't even know if, let me see. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can call him. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I know I keep saying hold on. All right. So I call up Jay, right? For those of y'all who don't know Jay is Brandon's younger brother. Jay is like TikTok fame. Like Jay's like that on TikTok. Like he's a TikToker. He's one of them. We talk about it all the time. I was like, yo, we need a he's like that on TikTok. He does a lot of like he's like a Christian hip hop artist. He does a lot of stuff. Jay said yes. I may call him in. I'm like, hey, bro, I call him like, hey, bro, you straight? Cause that's his main platform. I'm like, you straight? He like, yeah, bro. He's like, he said they blowing me up now. I said, dang. I said, bro, is you good? He said, Addy, look. He said, I was doing lives, I was doing this. He said, I was trying to get everybody as fast as possible to come over to my YouTube. And I'm like, hey, I'm glad to hear it. I said, I'm glad to hear it. I said, I'm glad to hear it. I said, my boy, I said, YouTube, I'm not saying you got to abandon what you're doing, but I said, YouTube, what's up, Eddie Marquis? I said, I'm loving YouTube, and I feel like this would be a good opportunity to do that. But he said what messed him up, he said he planned to go live even longer. He said he's about to do a live stream all the way up until TikTok actually got banned. They cut it early. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, unless y'all know something I don't know, I'm like, why would they do that? I said, why would they do that? Like, to me, it didn't really make, if you had a date and then you cut it off earlier, why would you do that? Like, I understand you're trying to be safe maybe, and then I heard something about like $5,000 per US user. I heard some crazy numbers. I don't know. It could be wrong, it could be right. It'd be so much stuff circling around the internet. Y'all remember that commercial? They said it's so easy a caveman could do it. And it's like, well, where'd you get that from? A caveman told you? Like nowadays, if people say, well, where'd you hear it from? It's like, oh, I Googled it. It's like, you did? Okay, what, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can't even trust the internet that comes from the internet sometimes. You can't even trust the information that comes from the internet sometimes. He said, yeah, bro, I was about to live stream all the way up until that point, and then they cut it. I said, I'm just playing adversary to the angel. I don't say devil's advocate here. Adversary to the angel. I said, if I'm a platform and I've been telling everybody that I'm finna pull the plugs. Hey, Jeb Vlog says he out. He got to catch some Z's. Hey, my brother, appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much. Get that sleep in. I said, if everybody is talking about this platform's about to go and I'm big on another platform, I'm probably going to use my final days getting my audience to another platform. If I'm just going to keep it a bean, if I'm being smart about it, which was what it seemed like Jay was working on doing. But at the same time, if I'm the company and I'm trying to save or get the app back situated, I wouldn't want you to do that, because once you move over, and Jay, I'm going to let Jay speak for himself. He was like, I ain't going to lie. YouTube was looking kind of good over here. I said, hey, I know it is. I love my people over here. I'm not saying I don't love my people on TikTok or whatever case may be. They all great too. My people on Twitch, y'all are great too. I'm gonna just keep it. I love all my folks. I would be lying to y'all if I ain't say I didn't enjoy YouTube the most. So during that portion, I said, but if I'm on a platform, I wouldn't want you to do that, because if you migrate everybody over there, and then you start liking it, you actually may end up spending less time back on this other app if and when we do get it back up. I'm just thinking through it. And he was like, yeah, they just cut it. So I said, I wonder if they cut it for that. But then again, if they cut it early and they had the little message there, somebody put it up earlier. And I'm gonna see if I can find this. I'm gonna find this little comment they wrote from Noodle Puff. I said the other aspect of it is maybe y'all doing this to make a lot more noise because it's probably actually going to get situated after the inauguration, but y'all just want to kind of like rub it in the competition face and say, yeah, y'all tried to shut us down, but like, hey, Americans want us here and we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, we going to use y'all trying to shut us down to grow us even more, to not even have, because somebody just hit on it earlier. I told you I downloaded Lemonade. So get off the phone with Jay. No matter of fact, I'm still on the phone with Jay, but before I got on the phone with Jay, I said, all right, that's cool. You know why? Because even though they took TikTok from me, guess what I still got? It's crazy how things tie together. I'm sipping my lemonade, right? Yeah, boy, I still got lemonade. I just downloaded it, posted my first video, even though I was nervous that they was trying to trap me because they had all the females on the app. I posted my first video. I said, I'm straight. I got my lemonade. So I scroll up. I go to my Lemonade app. Bam, same message. Sorry, because of the so-and-so ban eliminated. I'm like, I downloaded this app to get away from the ban on TikTok without my ignorant behind realizing this company is owned by TikTok. Who's owned by, what is it, Byte something? Hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up so I can tell y'all a name. Let me look it up so I can tell y'all a name. Who owns TikTok? Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pull it up for you. Let me see if I can pull it up. This is like the dumbest chess move I ever made. No. Y'all don't need to see that screen. Wrong screen. This one right here. It's these folks right here. Oh, no, golly, Eddie. Let's get this back right. There we go. This screen right here. ByteDance is the Chinese company that owns TikTok. And I think what was going on, to my limited information, was the issue about the data and another country having access to that. And I think one of the stipulations were they were wanting the Chinese company to sell it to an American or an American owner, or sell some portion of it to an American owner, so that the data is just not fully, in another country's, being accessed by another country. Yada. I get the premise of it, right? I fully get the premise of it. I download Lemonade to Escape, and I'm like, bro, that was that's probably, I'm gonna be honest, I know it's a lot more time in 2025. Lord willing, I'm allowed more time in 2025. But like, that was probably the dumbest thing I did. Like, the dumbest me trying to be smart thing I did so far this year was downloading another app owned by the same company, think I'm going to escape the app getting deleted. And I'm like, okay, all right, I guess it's just like a wrap. I said, the moment I finally try to start using TikTok, they gone and they get rid of the junk. I was finally about to make my debut on there, y'all. I was finally about to have folks stop telling me like, yo, is this real? Is this really y'all? I'm looking at YouTube and I'm seeing the traction over there. I'm looking at TikTok and it's looking like y'all done stole. Y'all done kidnapped the everyday Negroes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's looking like to me. What this whole thing has showed me, and what I've been talking about and what I will continue to talk about and what I'm going to talk about in our Creators Club, I'm going to keep pubbing it for anybody who's interested in joining that. Supposed to be getting that kicked off this week. Tentatively right now, I think it's going to be a Friday this week. Whether we do live streams or Discord streams, it'll probably be Discord, because some of the stuff I show y'all, I don't think I can put it on YouTube without it being in an edited format, if I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. So please hit the Discord. I know some of my moms are in the building. They could probably drop that link to let y'all know. Please hit the Discord. We're gonna be having those. What I learned though, community is way more important to me than any singular app. Although YouTube is my favorite, community is way more important, which is why the thing I just mentioned right there is Discord, having a Patreon. Which is why I tell y'all, I don't know. At the same dinner when TikTok went down, one of the guys came up to me and was like, yo, Addy, hey, like, you gonna be good, bro? And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, man, they took down TikTok. I'm like, yeah, I'm really not like on. He's like, yeah, but like, who's to say it can't happen to YouTube too? And I was like, dang. Like, bruh's actually, like, he's actually right. He's actually right. None of us own any of these platforms. Which is why, even as a reaction channel, there's a lot of rules I have to abide by even to get you a reaction on this channel. I cannot have most of the show playing. People tell me all the time, bro, either they be like, oh, you're talking too much, or why you don't show more of the show? Like, bro, go watch the show. Like, this is not a replacement for the show. Go watch the show. Actually, the way I would prefer things to go is you watch the show and then you come to watch the reaction afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It's not to be a replacement for the show at all, period. It's commentary and reaction. Now, regardless of how much commentary reaction you feel like we give on top of that, that's fine. I didn't watch other reactors to know how to commentate or react on our content. We just kind of do it that way. It's different. I mean, I'm sure other reactors are great. Shout out quite a few folks. Britt also asked me, have I heard a fan base? I have not. But we're gonna talk about that right now. And I also want to call Jay. He's probably waiting on me because I did tell him I was gonna give him a call. We get on there and you realize one of these apps can be deleted. I mean, you seeing people get demonetized or taken down off apps all the time. Now, because I told you, yeah, I mean, for those y'all who've been around the channel, we don't like, I'm not on here talking crazy, y'all. I mean, you know, I can't even say certain words because they may be trigger words to be like, hold on, what y'all over there talking about? Y'all know how it is. When folks get to talking too much, it's like, okay, we want you to share your opinion about stuff, but like, hey, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Not too much. But you begin to understand it though, because it's a company that is for a broad audience that multiple people are paying for and have advertisement going through. It's a business. I get that. TikTok got shut down. Now, with that being said, I was at another lunch today. I went back up into it and TikTok was back up. Matter of fact, let me see if I even have the screenshot of the message that I have. The message that I received today was, welcome back. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. You can continue to create, share, and discover all things you love on TikTok. That was a message that was on the app right there. Pull it up. It was funny to me how Trump's name was like on both the exit and re-entry message. And a part of me, like, I feel him because like sometimes people do stuff and then they don't thank you for it. So he like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Y'all need to put my name right there on the front of the screen to let folks know I did that. I don't know if it's one of those or if it was like he literally had them folks by the throat and was like, I'm either gonna be the reason y'all succeed or don't. I don't know. I know it's pressure coming from a lot of different areas. But again, as a content creator, I feel like although one app could probably help you grow quicker than another, it is probably in your best interest to diversify the platforms you're on. And that is one of the things that I'm going to take a little bit more serious this year. There are going to be challenges with it because I spend a lot of time creating on this YouTube platform. I spent a lot of time creating long form videos on this platform. And then after creating all of those long form videos, to go back through them and create shorts of them for other platforms to upload and then do vertical crops of them. That's work. It's work. And thank God, you know, thank y'all for the support. It's worth it. It's work, but it's worth it. It's been fun. It's been fun. And that is something I'm going to prioritize a little bit more on Instagram. I think for me, it's just like how to take the content and show it in a way that one doesn't stop you from going to the other places, and two, is tailored for that platform. It's tailored for that platform. So those are the biggest couple things I learned from it. But what I'm curious to hear now is I want to call Jay real quick. The other day, that brother was saying like, he's like, dang, bro. Oh no, I was trying to get him on YouTube. He was like, man, I done gained like 200, 300 subscribers. Like, I'm doing good, but then they shut it off. I'm going to call Jay, bro. I'm curious to see his thoughts about it. I'm going to just call him on the phone. So y'all probably more so going to hear the conversation than see it. But let's see if he pick up. It has been a while. Let's see. And if y'all can hear the audio, y'all let me know. I don't know. Let's see. He may be busy. If he's busy, then I may have to call him back another time.
Yo.
My brother, you alive over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, I'm on the stream right now. I just got audio only, but I was telling the folks a little bit about our conversation, how you was how you was on the app like last minute trying to do the streams to get folks to migrate over, then they shut it off.
Man, dog, look. So like nationwide, because I got a bunch of TikTok friends, it's like content creators. I get on there, we all had the same problem. So I'm like, okay, TikTok is about to be gone. So let me get on there. I just get off live. I'm like, let me make my farewell post. You know, I'm trying to have the sentimental vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Like, God bless everybody, y'all. Like this changed my life. Da.
Yeah.
My first post, TikTok let it get all the way to 96% uploaded.
Ooh.
Stopped. Just stopped. So I'm like, I sent it to my drafts, try to post it again. I did that for like 30 minutes straight. Would not upload. Next thing I know, whole app closed. They said, nah, my brother. Nah, my brother.
And I know some for the folks in the chat right now talking about TikTok is back.
I know we talked about that portion yesterday. Now that it's back though, what's your thoughts? How long you think it's gonna last? And like, what's your plans though? And I know we talked about potentially doing like a YouTube versus TikTok like type of podcast type thing. But like, what? And for those of y'all who don't know, dang Jay, I'll be following you. I'll be looking at your videos like every day, but I don't even know what the username is. It's just, I was about to shout you out, but I'm about to shout out somebody else TikTok.
It's J.Frisco. Yeah.
J.Frisco.
JAE.Frisco.
What's up, Beth? Appreciate you for coming through. And Jay does like a lot of Christian rap content, a lot of like motivational content, spiritual content, and things of that nature. And the boy, man, hold on. Let me check. I mean, last time I checked, that boy was over 400,000 on that month. What?
You know, I ain't not too crazy. I ain't did not too crazy.
But nah, he makes a lot of good content. But now that you saw that happen, do you think the app is going to be around for the long haul? Do you think that this more so makes you want to switch to another platform? Or are you 10 toes down and you like, I'm still staying on the thing till it literally goes away?
I will have a TikTok until it goes away, just because there's no reason to forsake the platform. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely not putting all my chips in on TikTok. I'm about to migrate over to YouTube, get my EDN on.
That's what I was telling the folks, man.
Yeah, if you plan on making TikTok your mainstream or your main source, like your workforce, you wasting your time, because the government just showed us how much control they got over the app. And plus, for me, it's just like, with the U.S. being back and forth with China, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want them to be able to sweep my life from under my feet like that.
Yeah.
If TikTok was my main thing. So I'm about to go over to YouTube and Twitch and all of that to get everybody over there. And I'm going to keep TikTok, but it will not be my main source.
Nah, I feel you on that. And that was what I was kind of telling them, is like, even though on YouTube, it kind of shows you, although we saw the example with TikTok, it's like they can do that to like any app though. So it's like, I think one of the things to do is like be well-rounded and have a presence there, and it's more about community, which we talked about. You know, we talked about Discord and Patreon and things of that nature. But yeah, I thought that was interesting to talk about. And so for those of y'all who are on the stream right now and may not know who Jay is, I know a lot of y'all do know. Specifically, one of the latest videos y'all can see Jay on is Zombieland. That brother, what that brother say? He said, I'm a snitch. What you say?
Hey, you gotta tell it now. You gotta tell it.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, Jay. I'm gonna let you go, but yeah, now thank you for talking a little bit about that. And then one more time, J.Frisco on TikTok. That's where y'all can find my boy. And man, hopefully we see him up here again soon, man. We was just talking about that the other day. But appreciate you, Jay. All right, be good. But yeah, so that's Jay. That's actually Brandon's little brother. Man, good dude, man. Love him, man. Love having him around. He's, sometimes when you have other friends who create content, it actually like motivates you a lot more. Like it gets your head in the, like when you're just doing it by yourself, which can be lonely because some people don't understand it at first. It's like, you're doing what? But then we have other friends who do it and are also blessed to get some financial compensation from it. It like the conversation you can have with them in a learning curve, especially when people aren't like gatekeeping information, is extremely helpful. But speaking of which, shout out Beth, man. Shout out Beth on here. So when we first met Beth, actually Beth may know a lot about this too. When I first met Beth, we met because of Wheel of Time related stuff. And I think for those of y'all who know Beth, she is like extremely knowledgeable about the content that she engages with. Like when she gets into something, whether it's like, what was it, The Last of Us Beth was telling us about, or whether it's, of course, Wheel of Time, that goes without saying. And I think she was playing, was it like Baldur's Gate? It was something. When she gets into it, like she dives into it. And at the time I was like, hey, Beth, like, I ain't gonna lie. I think you need to make you a channel. You need to make you a Twitch, TikTok, something. You need to hop in there somewhere. And I'm not saying I'm taking credit for her kicking it off. I know, you know what I'm saying? I put that little bug in the ear and then she did it. And man, she does it at a high level. I really enjoy the videos that she does. Like I like to have fun playing games, and then I like see her playing games. I'm like, oh, she really knows what she's doing. I'm actually having fun and just messing around. And I'm pretty sure she's having fun, but it's like she's actually probably playing the game how it was supposed to be played. But yeah, so shout out Beth. But Jillian said I still remember when you lost game night. Jillian, I don't know what you talking about. I don't remember that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's looking at somebody else's TikTok. Maybe that you was on somebody else's YouTube. I don't know what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I remember hosting a game night in which some of my team members some of my co-hosts lost in. That's what I remember. But we ain't gonna go there. Anyways, so your eggs in one basket. TikTok being banned. Now TikTok is back up. My question for y'all is, I heard something about a 90-day extension. I heard something about it working out, or, you know, it being bought and the, you know, ownership being split some weird way. How do y'all think this is going to play out? How do y'all think this is going to play out? Do y'all think this is actually just a prolonged situation for the inevitable to happen, to which a company that has data in China you just can't do that? Do y'all feel weird about that? Do y'all even like the app? Do y'all even like vertical video? Because a portion of me was thinking, well, since TikTok is gone, I wonder if a lot of those people just gonna come over to YouTube Shorts. If that will be a good segue for people to get into posting YouTube Shorts. I mean, I post some here or there. I wouldn't say that's like the bread and butter on the channel. I have my opinions about YouTube Shorts as well. I could be wrong, but I feel like, in my opinion, unless you do some other extra promotion junk or whatever case may be, once you post a YouTube short, at first, it's like dead silent. Then, you know, it starts to rain a little bit. Then it starts to pour. You hear the rain on the window. Okay, so if you's coming in, and then it either trickles, and then just the sun is out and there's nothing else, or it'll pour down and like it'll go crazy. But then it seems like once it does what it does, like it won't get like a single view more. And like, I'm not complaining about it. It just seems like it's just gone. Like whatever energy or traction that short has, it's just like, it's gone. Like you have some that'll do good. You have some that are just like terrible. It don't matter how many subscribers you got on. Like, it don't matter how many, like it's just gone. I don't know where the short went. It's like, I can see it on my account, but I feel like if somebody else goes to my channel and they look at the shorts, like they won't even see the option there. Like it won't get a view more. But like, and that's some of the interesting aspects about the shorts and stuff like that I don't yet fully understand and I'm experimenting with. Now, we done talked a lot about the TikTok stuff. We can probably talk about that a lot more. It's back. Will I be posting more stuff on there? Probably. Probably, but I'm gonna read a couple of comments from y'all though. Let's check in with y'all and see what y'all thinking about this little TikTok situation. Maddie says, I don't care for TikTok. My concentration span is already bad enough, and YouTube is enough for me. That brings up another point. I know young kids and certain people, like I feel like TikTok viewing is for a certain scenario, situation, or type of person sometimes. Let me be careful. I can't generalize. And that is sometimes why it's difficult to have somebody who's interested in that type of content watch your long form videos. Cause like if I'm watching TikToks, this is what I imagine. Like I'm in line somewhere, I'm scrolling through, I'm watching some stuff quick, like I'm in and out, and like, all right, cool, yeah. All right, can I get a McDouble, double fries, extra ketchup, and actually on that order, if you can go ahead and open up the ketchup package by like 70%, so I'm in a car. Like that's what I think like about TikToks. If I'm watching like a long form YouTube video, if it's a podcast or something, I may have it playing in a car, or I'm ready to watch that video for a minute. I don't necessarily, in my opinion, depending on what I'm watching, I don't necessarily need to see a couple quick flash and text or dance for me to keep my duration going, given some of the content I watch on YouTube. Now on TikTok, like, you gonna tell me something funny? All right, on the next thing. This is gonna be interesting. All right, on to the next thing. Like, I get the viewing experience. It's different. It's a different viewing experience. Castiel says TikTok is great for ADHD. I feel you. But yeah, drop me some other comments about what y'all feel about TikTok. This person right here, Catelyn, says, I don't watch YouTube Shorts. It's either TT, IG, or FB. TT. What is TT? Hold on. I know TT is like an auntie. I know when you tell me, I'm gonna be like what? What was that? What is TT? It's at the tip of my tongue, y'all. And when you tell me, I'm gonna be like, golly. You said it's either, TikTok. Is that what you mean? Jillian,
She done said TikTok. TikTok. I've never heard anybody call TikTok TT. Who calls TikTok TT? I got love for you, but who calls TikTok is already short enough. Why are we abbreviating it more? Why are we calling TikTok TT? You got me sitting up here feeling like I legit feel like a fool now because y'all calling TikTok TT. It's short enough. It's TikTok. KY says I couldn't care in the slightest, to be honest. I feel you, KY. I feel you. Appreciate you pulling up. TikTok is a great platform for cross-platform promotion. Link in bio meta. I feel that. Do you feel like, for those of y'all who use it, do you feel like it actually, you see a correlation between that audience going over and the other? Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. For Jay, right? I can see his migration or promotion or transfer of his audience working a lot smoother just based off the fact that he has an audience of over 400,000 people on one platform. That may be an easier transition than somebody who's starting off bare minimum. Depends. I don't know. Depends on what type of content you're making. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're making the right content, it may not be that way. A Christian rapper says, this man questioned what TT was on his live stream about TikTok. See, when you say it like that, like, I ain't gonna lie. When you say it like that, it feel like, yeah, it's time to wrap this stream up. I did a whole live stream about TikTok, and then somebody says TT, and I didn't even know what it was. That's why I love y'all, man. Y'all be keeping it a bean with me. Even, like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like the friend who, like, when y'all play fighting, right? You play fighting, and then instead of, like, just giving you a slight jab, they just go ahead and give you a solid one. We playing. But you know what I'm saying? It can get real, though. But appreciate you, Noodle Puff. Says you didn't know what TT was either. Appreciate you. Jillian says, but if TikTok is really going away, the transfer will have more traction than if it didn't go away. That is a solid point. And that is what I mean, like, in talking with Jay. If TikTok was actually legit going away, I could see somebody like him, like, you'll get a big majority of people coming over. I feel like my general assumption from this was, and I told you how I felt. I was like, yeah, they say that, but this is going to be straight. My legit opinions about this is this is a marketing tactic or a way to get more Americans behind saving the app. So much so, I think there was this other app people were using, which was also a Chinese app, which would fall under the same scenario as this, I think called Red Note or something like that. And it was like people were so upset about TikTok potentially getting banned that they went and, like, promoted, downloaded, and got involved in another Chinese app as a way to kind of be like, what do you call it? Not like, as a kind of way to make a stand. And it was funny because, like, one of the people on the Red Note was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is probably, like, mostly for people who speak Chinese, but, like, we would love Americans on here, but yeah, it's primarily a Chinese speaking app. Like, when people made the accounts on Red Note, protest, thank you for giving me the word, Mushado. When people made the accounts on Red Note, like, did y'all actually even do anything on the app, or did y'all just make it and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna show you America? Is that what you did? I don't know. Like, it was an interesting thing. Is like when they made the app, like, did you actually go and use it, or were you just on there just stuck and confused? See, like, I wanna, y'all don't, yeah. All right, so I ain't gonna lie. When I'm editing, me and Brandon are editing, and I love my Korean brothers and sisters. Why you gotta preface every joke when I love somebody, just so you know that you don't hate them? We watching some of the Korean shows, right? And I imagine scrolling on the app, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what they talking about. It looks cool though. Like, it's like when you sit up, somebody go like, you finna get canceled today. You sit up there looking, it's like, what are they saying? Just like if they were watching the EDM video, they'd probably hear us saying something. They're like, what is he saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? You imagine you downloading the app and like, yeah, America, I'm gonna show you. Get on the app and you don't know what in the world is being said. But, like, anyway, I get that from, you watch these Korean shows and, like, come back, I be loving the way they speak, bro. I want to speak I want to speak English the way that some of our Korean and Chinese brothers speak their native languages. Dana Lucid, the attitude, did not just do it. I did. It was just an example. It was an example. It was an example. I love my brother and sister the same way the other way. So, all right, so here we go. The other day, I said something
And somebody was like, hey, Addy, that's cool. I'm gonna pull up with some fried chicken and watermelon. I said, bet. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Why wouldn't I eat it? I'm supposed to be mad because you said you're gonna pull up with some fried chicken and watermelon. What? And like, I'm gonna eat it. What you mean? Bring the hot sauce too. All right, let's see what Ashley Sunlight says. Not gonna lie, YouTube did that little thing when they added shorts. They heard ban and said, ooh, money, because I have seen some TikTok and YouTube shorts. Y'all feel like shorts are working out for YouTube people like that? Y'all feel like they are? Y'all feel like it's what I mean? Let me rephrase that question. Do y'all feel like shorts are a longevity thing for YouTube? I ask you that for this reason. Do y'all remember, was it a couple years ago? They had YouTube stories, like kind of like when you go to Instagram. They had stories on there. You could watch the stories and it would go away after like 24 hours, right? Of things that you were doing. That's what you could do. You could watch the stories and they'll go after 24 hours. But then they got rid of it. And I was like, why? I actually thought it was kind of cool. It actually made me, because on a platform that I would do it on, but I just didn't really feel like doing it because you either don't got much traction or you just not spending energy on. I was cool with doing like little update things like that for a story for YouTube, but then they took it away. And it's like, I kind of enjoyed that. Beth says you feel like that the shorts are not going away. But then y'all also got to remember, back in the day, YouTube actually had DMs. YouTube had DMs. Those are gone. I seen some things about them potentially doing more things with like YouTube members and the community tabs and things like that, which we'll talk about all that stuff on another stream. But I remember that type of stuff being brought up. Noodle Puff says short form is addictive, and I think it's staying. For that simple reason, I agree. And this is why I'm saying the people who watch, I'm gonna be honest. The biggest trick on people who consume content is you claim you only want to see short form content, but you're actually watching long form content when you add it all up. Because by the time you get on this, like, yeah, bro, I ain't got time to watch. You be telling yourself, I ain't got time to watch a 10-minute video, but then you don't watch 40 shorts. You've watched a 10-minute video. You just got tricked into doing it. You just got tricked into doing it. You got tricked into doing it. Najert K says YouTube Shorts has almost as much traction as IG Reels, which rivals TikTok. Yeah. I feel you on that. Beth says YouTube should put 10-minute limits on their vertical format. I know that so they got this other thing too, which I've thought about messing with this. Larry Jones says, period. I've thought about messing with this too. They also have vertical video live, which will show up in the shorts feed on YouTube, which I actually considered doing for this video. I'm going to be honest. One of the things that I did see when I tested it out, one reason I haven't done it on this one is because I would have to do some aspect ratio, different stuff on the OBS stuff, which I'm not even sure yet I can do as easily. On the phone, you have an option to go ahead and do that. And Lemonade right now, I told you, Lemonade kind of is Lemonade mostly for the females. Like, they sending me a notification right now about some date night stuff. I didn't say none. I didn't post no videos about no date night or nothing like that. I posted reactions, and they sending me something about some date night stuff. I ain't gonna lie, Lemonade. I need to know if I need to go on and remove that option TikTok back. But you can go live vertically on YouTube, and that will show up in the shorts feed. And I did a test one day. I think I was like traveling or something. And what I did notice is that there were a lot of new viewers on that live. There were a lot of new viewers on that live. Jillian said, Lemonade gonna get you in trouble. No, this ain't. It might get me in trouble because of the calories. They ain't finna get at it on Lemonade. I don't care how many workout plans they try to tell you. I don't care how many workout plans on there that ain't got nothing to do with the workout. While your squats, you got to have both cheeks almost touching the camera. What workout is that? I can't even see the full stretch. I can't even see how much weight is on the bar. What we doing, bro? Crack kills. They talking about this gonna get you right for the summer. Yeah, right with like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 kids. Anyway, Nazark says, yes, YouTube vertical lives look almost exactly like IG lives, and I went in one by accident but left immediately because I was like 1 of 7 and I was a complete stranger of the lives. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I do. I not only create content for YouTube, I watch most of the stuff I watch is YouTube. Most of the stuff I watch is YouTube. So because I enjoy the app so much and I know what it's like to get kicked off and started, like sometimes randomly, I'll just go to this little shorts tab and I'll just see like what other people are doing, like what other people are creating. And I'll get on there and I'll tap in for a minute, be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? How's it going? Watch it. You know the funniest thing, but I don't just watch, like I'll comment and engage. You know the funniest thing ever? The funniest thing ever is because like I have Moonshadow says says they do the same. The funniest thing ever is when they ever address my comment, them folks be so stuck. They be so stuck on the live, they don't know what to do. Them folks, you would think they about to lose their whole channel. Them folks be like this. Them folks, they'll be, streaming or whatever they're doing. Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, just making some stuff. What's up, Carl? Carl, appreciate you. Thank you, Carl, for coming through the live. Appreciate you, Carl. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, heart, Carl, heart. John, appreciate you, John. John, where you tapping in from, John? Yeah, okay, John. Thank you for coming. Who is that? Ice Princess. What's up, Ice Princess? Keep on staying frozen. I comment, right? What's good, man? Appreciate you. Hey, the stream is dope. This my comment. Every day. Hey, every day. Thank you for coming by every day. Thank you. All right. But Carl was asking me about them folks be so stuck on the live, bro. I'll be in the bed. It'd be like 12 o'clock. I'll be in the bed stuck. I'm in the bed almost in tears, bro. That'd be my favorite. Hey, look, that'd be my favorite part. I go to the live, bro. Just comment. I know I'm childish, but seeing them folks stuck on the live, bro, seeing them stuck on the live has me in tears sometimes, bro. I'm in the bed, bro, almost in tears. Them folks be glitching. I kid you not. One of the dudes was playing the game, right? One of the dudes was playing the game. My dude was playing Fortnite or something on the stream. My boy's in there playing Fortnite on the stream. He was like this. He was tapped in. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to make fun of nobody. Because he might follow the channel after that. He might follow the channel. I got two stream stories, y'all. The first one, dude was in there playing a game. He had his I ain't making fun of nobody with glasses. That's why I can't even find mine, because they know I'm finna be super petty what I was finna do. He's in there playing a game, like, he's like, hey guys, watch your 6. He's coming. Come on. Guys, he's coming around the back. Hold on, stream. Like, and I kid you not, it's a stream. It's like, and I ain't making fun of nobody. I mean, you got to get it how you live. It was like 2 people in there, and one of them was probably the other guy he was playing with. You gotta watch your 6, man. He's coming around. Hey, man, reload. I left some ammo on that back deck. Okay, hey. My boy looked at the screen. I said, boy, my boy, do your thing, bro. No pressure. And then the other part, this is the other part. I tuned into this one boy live one night. Bro, I need to start recording these. I need to start screen recording these so y'all think I'm capping. I tuned into this one boy live, bro. I love my people. I tuned into this one boy live one night, bro. The man was defeated. You can tell he been streaming for so long. And I know it's like when you're on the stream and right when you talk to somebody, say, hey, what's going on? And they just dip out. because because of the feed, right? People are sweeping through to see what they're going to do. They're seeing what if they want to stay or not. They're sweeping through. My boy was on the stream defeated, y'all. The stream, it took him down. Everybody that told him he needed to go get a job and get off the game, it was starting to make sense to my boy at that time. It was starting to make sense to my boy. They was like, hey, son, you need to get off the game, and get you a job. Stay off the game. Stop all that streaming. He one of the folks who's like, nah, Dad, I promise. I'm going to make it one day. I'm telling you, as soon as I hit gold, platinum, silver, Legatron, lemon bubble on Fortnite 5, I'm telling you, I'm going to get our whole family out the suburbs. That's what he was one of them kids. My boy was on a stream like this. All right, guys, today my mission is to see if I can level up to whatever level. Hey, he's gone. I guess he didn't want to be here. My boy was defeated on the stream. My boy was defeated. And I scrolled through too, but I was like, man, let me go back up. Let me show my boy some love. My boy, let me show my boy some love. I came back to the stream, right? I came back to the stream and I wanted to stay long enough just to give him a little bit more retention. And I wanted to comment, show some love. And I was actually wanted to, so he was on there playing. I watched him for a while getting defeated. He was like this. He just stopped talking for like a whole 5 minutes. He was just playing the game. I went ahead and comment. I was like, yo, bro, what game is this? I was like, what game is this? He looked, because it's a little delay of latency. So he looked. He's like, yeah, man, playing Fortnite. And I was like, oh, that's dope, man. I was like, shoot, I might have to check that out or whatever case. Last time I played, the kids was going crazy on me. So I had to, I had to, leave it alone for a while. And he's like, yeah, man. So then I guess his game was at like a pause or loading menu or something. So I seen him, this next part is funny. My boy turned into a super streamer. I seen him like during a little loading or waiting in a lobby area. He went to the computer and I guess he was just looking up information about who was on the chat. He's like, hey, he did the little stutter again every day. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. I'm probably about to get off here in a minute, but let me see. But hey man, let me look. And folks get curious. So he done clicked on my profile, right? He done clicked on the picture. He's like, this is him. This when I say the transformation was crazy, this is him. This the transformation is crazy. This is what he did. He said, hey, every day, hey man, no, you do YouTube too, huh? I'm like, yeah, I post a few videos in there. He clicked on it. Oh man, you got a 100? Hey, all right, we're gonna tune in. Hey guys, we got a celebrity in here today. John, come on, man. We're gonna stream, man. All right, guys, here we go. Today we're about to play Fortnite. We're gonna really go crazy. Like my boy turned into a super streamer. He turned into a super streamer, bro. I said, oh yeah, that's what I like to see right there, my boy. Yes, sir. Turn up. He said, okay. He's like, all right, listen, every day. Right now, our mission is to really get to this last level. We're gonna be the last one standing, and I'm telling you, man, we're gonna do it. Come on, man. Drop me another chat, man, so I can know that you're real and that you just didn't come out and spam me. Drop me another chat. I was like, I'm here, buddy. I'm here. He's like, okay, yes, man. He's back in the chat. Come on, John. John. He put me on mute real quick. My boy put me on mute. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, go look in the chat right now. Go look. I'm telling you, bro. It's one of those big YouTubers. He's in the chat right now. I'm telling you. Call your mom, man. Call her. Tell her to stop making you that avocado sandwich and come to the chat and come look at it right now. He put me back on. My fault every day. I just had to make sure my boy was gonna play. But here we go. We're about to be on this level here, and I don't know if you've ever played this game. Have you played before? Hey, you still there? Okay, yeah. So if you ever played this game before, the purpose of it, it's not all about just killing people. You got to actually build your infrastructure. My boy turned into a super streamer. He turned into a super streamer, and he didn't want to lose that. Well, he didn't want to lose me so bad, bro. He was checking in with me every 5 minutes. He's like, yeah, should I change the gun purple? Purple it is. Purple. We're going purple. All right. I think I'm going to change my avatar. I think I'm going to go glasses. What do you think? You like glasses? Okay, yeah, glasses are great. Glasses are great. All right. You want to start the game now, or do you think I should go? What do you think I should go? Silver blood or blue blood? And I was like, and a part of me was like, this is how bad I felt for my boy. A part of me was like, I wanted to be like, hey, bro, call me on Discord. Listen, play the game, bro. I'm here. Like, I'm here. Play the game, my boy. Play the game. But the thing about it was, it reminded me of the fact that like it's so dope to create content, and you may be streaming to one person. And I tell people, like, don't get caught up on the numbers and all of that. Like, you'll get better over time. You'll make improvements. And this junk was hilarious. But my boy was not trying to lose. It got so bad. I felt, bro, listen to me. I wanted to leave the stream so bad because I was just trying to make my run-throughs and just show love to a lot of people. Bro, I was like, bro, I have to stay on the line. I kid you not. I just kept my phone on. I just kept it on. I kept it on. Like, I fell asleep with it. To this day, my boy probably still streaming to me thinking I'm in the chat right now. He probably still streaming. Addison, I know you haven't replied. I know you haven't replied in 2 weeks, but I know you're still there. I know you are. I know you are. And this next shot is for you. I know I've been streaming for 5 weeks straight because I'm just hoping to get another comment. I know you're going to be in there. My boy is probably still streaming to me right now. I actually need to probably go down the stream and check. Bro, but it was hilarious. Because, like, I remember, not streaming-wise, because I didn't start doing a lot of streaming stuff till, like, more recently. I picked it up. And I know earlier somebody asked me a question, and I think I missed it. Somebody asked me, what's the longest stream I've done? And I missed it because I had to get this question out. Maddie asked me, what's the longest stream you've done? Maddie, we did a 24-hour live stream to celebrate getting 100,000 subscribers. That was by far the largest. Now, I had to split that up over the course of, like, Maz, don't let me lie. What did I split that up over? 5 streams? And a portion of that stream I actually had to cut out because I forgot being with y'all so long. There's certain things I got to access, but I can't just show to the whole internet. In one of the streams, I accidentally had some on the screen that was a little bit too personal. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cut that out. But yeah, 24 hours. My moms are playing. They said for 200K, I'm going to do 48. I told you at 200K, I'm going to give y'all another 24. But, man, it was different, but it was fun. And streaming is definitely something I want to get more into. But seeing that kid, bro, just lighten up like that and turn into a super streamer, it was one of those things that, like, I know it's one of those things he was going to be excited about. I don't know who he is. And it was one of those things, as much as he felt excited about it, I was like, I'm excited to just be in a stream where somebody's engaging with you as a person. Sometimes y'all get in some of these streams, and we holding on to 100-something plus strong right now, which is dope. You get in there with, like, a bigger channel, and it's like 15,000 folks live. You can't realistically talk to all 15,000 of them. How? You can't talk to all 15,000 of them. And I understand it. So it's moments to where you learn to cherish those times. Because you're going to get to some of those streams, like, and I don't know if y'all have ever seen like a Castanet stream or something. Have y'all seen those chats? Those chats, them chats is floating. Those chats are floating. Like, I don't even know how they do it. So when you're in moments like that, and now we got a manageable amount. I know I probably don't miss like 80% of the comments, but when you get to those moments to where you can actually interact with the audience, that to me is like the most fun part. And I think one of the things about that is TikTok, when you go live, I see a lot of people doing certain head-to-head battles. I don't know what that mess is. I was on TikTok playing a game, what was that, about a month ago? Somebody sent me some Superstar gummy bear thing. I kept it a bean. I don't know what that is. Thank you for the gummy bear, though. I mean, I don't know what that is. Then you got folks on TikTok, right? These are the ones that get me. I don't really watch a whole bunch of TikTok. These are the ones that have me stuck. The little NPC folks. All right, we're going to work out. Yeah. Give me a legendary butterfly and I'll do a curl. Legendary butterfly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Would y'all feel differently about me if I start NPC streaming? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Drop me a super chat and I'll get to doing the jumping jack. That's crazy. And that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy that the super chat just came through like that. That's crazy. Hold on. I owe you a jumping jack now, for real, don't I? Hold on. I shouldn't have said that. Now I owe you a jumping jack. Dang, that's the timing on that is crazy. Hold on. 1, 2. All right. All right. I said 1 and you gave me 2. That's crazy that we finally just got a super chat like that. That was so, look, Beth said that was so weird that that super chat came through at that very time. I promise y'all that was not playing. But let me shout out Neff Dollhouse says, That's the problem with becoming a very popular streamer. Losing touch with your audience at a personal level. That is a fact. That is, I can completely understand. On both sides, I can see why that is a problem. And on both sides, I see why it is hard to be able to manage, because like when you're growing, time and how you do things, to be able to continue to do the things that people liked you for are going to take a certain level of organization and structure. That's why I say shout out the mods, you know, because it'd be plenty of time. It'd be plenty of streams, y'all. I'll be telling y'all, like, it'd be plenty of streams I was about to do. And they said, no, you're not. No, not tonight. If you do, we're going to let the comment section eat you alive tonight, okay, Addy? Shout out my mods, man. Where my mods at in the chat? We got Jillian in the chat, Britt in the chat, Dana in the chat. I'm sorry, who else we got in the chat? I think I shouted out the mods we got. That super chat coming at the time was like super crazy. That was super crazy. I did my jumping jack, so I made good on my due. But yeah, so we talked about TikTok. That was super fun. Let's switch over. We actually talked about that a lot longer than I thought we were. Let's talk about a few other things coming to the channel. So for those of y'all on Patreon, I already talked to 10 push-ups. So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. EJ, the TV junkie, let me chat with you first, because Jillian is trying to be funny. I told you I'm not no doggone NPC streamer, but EJ, the TV junkie says, when will the Content Creator Club start in Discord? Fairly new here, but I love it here so far. Appreciate you, EJ. We are going to most likely kick that off this week. We're going to most likely kick that off this week. I'm going to tell you the format of it. The first week is more so going to be more introductory and kind of talking about things and laying out a format that is going to be heavily predicated on things that you all want to hear. When I mean you all, meaning the people who are within the space and are wanting to do. So we're going to have that kind of be more crowd driven. I got some more things coming up for that. That most likely will be on Discord. And we may or may not record that to be able to put a condensed version on YouTube for those who are interested after the fact. But good question. Now let's go to Jillian. I ain't gonna lie, Jillian. I ain't gonna lie. Let me knock these push-ups out. I'm not no NPC streamer, all right? So y'all don't, hey, look, I got love for y'all, but don't let Jillian rub off on y'all the wrong way, all right? Let's knock these out. After this, y'all. All right, cool. We knocked them out. NPC Addy is finally completed. Okay, all right, Beth, you scared me, Beth. I thought you was coming in. I thought you was coming in with a sledgehammer. Beth, I thought you was coming in with that 100-pack. Beth, appreciate you so much. For those y'all again who are not familiar with Beth streams, also does reaction. Beth, I got a notification that you just reacted to the Daredevil trailer. I did not watch it though, because I have not even seen the old Daredevil or the Daredevil movie. I think I might have seen one years ago. Beth does reaction. I'm out of breath from doing 10 push-ups. That's terrible. Beth does a lot of reactions. Appreciate you. Been a long time supporter of the channel. Good to see you. Love you too. And having you a good night's sleep. Talking about the schedule though. Upcoming schedule. The agenda for this coming up week is going to be to get some more Game of Thrones out. So far I've released Game of Thrones season 8, episode 1. There's only 6 episodes in season 8. There's only 6 episodes. This next episode, people did warn me, was super dark. I don't know if it's going to take me longer or not. That episode was extremely dark. Was it 2 or was it 3? Was it 2 or was it 3? Let me see. I just got another one from Camilla. I don't know if it's gonna. Camilla, appreciate you so much for that love. Appreciate you for coming through with that super chat. Thank you so much for coming through. Good to see you. If that was for a push up, Camilla, just let me know. Okay, just let me know. Multiverse says 3. Okay, all right. So 3 is the one that's dark. Was it? Hold on. Was it 3 or was it 2? Naomi Hayes says, "Oh, I'm glad you just said that, Naomi, because I got some on Walking Dead. I'm about to upload to the Patreon right now. I just saw that it finished. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me actually go ahead and get that uploaded because I'm gonna be streaming for. Let me get that uploaded." I'm almost there, Chad. I'm trying to get this uploaded so I can give my Patreon family something to tap into. All right. For my Patreon family, what's coming up there is Walking Dead. Hopefully I can get that up there tonight. It's uploading. Somebody just okay. All right, yeah. So Game of Thrones is coming. More Walking Dead is coming. Because I'm behind on a few things that I really wanted to do. Y'all talk to me in the chat. I may make a very bad decision. It may be kind of good for y'all, but it'll probably be bad for me because I was not planning on doing this till next month. Okay? But I want to hear from y'all and y'all let me know. Shout out real quick. I told you I'm gonna shout y'all live if y'all follow me on TikTok. Vanessa Marsh 951. Appreciate you for that follow on TikTok. I don't even know if you're actually here in this space or if you just follow me from TikTok. Appreciate you so much for that follow. I plan on I shouldn't do this, but because I'm behind on a few things, I may do it. Because another thing that the TikTok ban showed me is tomorrow's never promised, right? And it's Sunday, and I'm not preaching. The Lord is good though, but tomorrow's never promised, and I'm holding on to a lot of content, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm holding on to a lot of content. Most of it is because of strategic reasons. Dana, thank you for that follow. I don't know if the notification came through, but thank you for the follow. I'm holding on to a lot of content, and I'm thinking about this week going ahead and dropping Breaking Bad. If I can't meet, because I have some Breaking Bad, like this is the thing, I already got some Breaking Bad videos done, like they're finished. I just haven't uploaded them. I'm thinking about throwing Breaking Bad in there. And then the other one is like, I'm thinking about throwing Vikings in there too. I just don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. I don't know if Naomi, appreciate you for that. I don't know if I'm ready to do that because I technically wasn't going to have those in rotation till like February, March. I wanted to finish out Game of Thrones, and then I wanted to also get some more stuff rolling with Walking Dead, and then kick those off. The other thing that's coming to the channel is so Cariana, who y'all are familiar with or may be familiar with from other reactions. I have another person coming in named Vaughn. You'll get to see him coming up. I had him and Cariana watch all of the Alice in Borderlands. I'm actually not in those videos as a reactor. This will probably be one of the first series that throughout the series consistently you will not see me in. Zerp, you did hear that right. Zerpatine on fire or something like that. Sorry if I butchered the name. You did hear me right. I have a series coming to the channel that I'm actually not going to be in outside of maybe a few questions here or there. I'm not going to be in a reaction portion. And this is going to be a way for Karen to already see. It's going to be to the Alice in Borderlands Season 1 series. So we'd love it if y'all tapped in with them for that. For those, put it like this. For those of y'all who be like, y'all talk too much. Y'all be talking too much. Hey, when y'all watch this Alice in Borderland, they got a whole different style than us. They got a whole different style. Like they probably listen more in that one episode than I have for the whole Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? For the whole Harry Potter series. So yeah, so they got Alice in Borderland coming. I also have what did I say? Vikings coming. Yeah, again, I have Vikings coming. I know sometimes like y'all feel like y'all write comments and don't know if I see them or read them. I've been hearing y'all. I've been seeing the things that y'all been saying. I got it coming. It's just that like because somebody put out like what did somebody say? Sarge Nick Fury, shout him out. It's not only the burnout like because the edits take me a while. Like the edits take me a while, and then also like they got to pass copyright and all that other stuff. The edits take a while, and I'm also not a fan of like lately. I've been trying to do a better job of not dropping something and then abandoning it. I know some of y'all like, but what happened to Abby? You know what I'm saying? What happened to Attack on Titan? What happened to Expanse? That is what I had to talk to y'all about. I told y'all what's coming up. Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, Alice in Borderland. Vikings may or may not be this month. But if things don't go according to plan, I'm going to go ahead and drop y'all some Breaking Bad episodes this week. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what's coming up. Creator Club, talked about that. The other thing that's coming up is we kicked off last week our first book of the new year, which is the Wheel of Time Great Hunt. And the first chapters 1 through 5, we did the live stream for that. Did that with Jenny. That was this past Thursday. We'll continue to do more live streams of that all the way kind of going up until Wheel of Time season 3. The Great Hunt will be that book. So in times past, those were edited and then uploaded to YouTube. This time around, it's going to be a live stream, and then those will be on YouTube, okay, to kind of get that to you all quicker. It's going to be live, and a lot of that, again, because of the audience, want to incorporate y'all in that. And also, yes, as Dana just shout out Dana. She is going to be co-hosting this week. Dana, if I'm not mistaken, you and Beth actually, and I think another person, I don't know the other person's name right now, so please don't be mad at me. I think they actually have a Wheel of Time themed podcast that they also host. Dana is going to be co-hosting this week. Got a super chat coming in from Inside the Multiverse. Appreciate you. You've been rocking with us a lot tonight. Says, love the content as always. As always, can't wait for more Marvel content from you guys. We can talk about that. The Marvel organization in general has only probably been touched, twice on this channel so far. Did an X-Men reaction, and then I reacted to Deadpool, right? Those are the only ones, I think, Marvel-wise, but a lot more stuff is going to be coming. Dana says the name of the podcast is called Delving the Chronicles. It is full of spoilers. Yeah, so the difference is what we discuss on the channel as far as Wheel of Time stuff is only going to be for that book and for potentially things I've seen in the show. Dana, her podcast that she has is going to be full spoilers. So for those of y'all who want to really dive a lot deeper into Wheel of Time, that is where you can go to see that. Appreciate that super chat inside the multiverse. So we talked about the shows coming, talked about Creators Club, talked about Book Club. The other element is there was one more I wanted to tell y'all about. It was at the tip of my tongue. Somebody said it, and I just lost it. Z Sevron said this is one of your biggest hopes. I think that is in regards to us covering more Marvel stuff. I got you. It's coming. I think I'm gonna be honest. There's just certain Marvel movies I've seen. I haven't seen all of them, but there's certain ones I've seen. I liked Marvel a lot. There's certain ones I've seen. Naomi says thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. That says thanks for the. Sorry. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much, Naomi. Appreciate you for coming through. Hopefully you had fun. We got to talk a lot tonight, especially about TikTok. But man, yeah, I had to tell y'all that story about my boy who's gaming, bro. I had to tell y'all that story. But yes, also live stream wise, I think I may do some. If y'all enjoyed these, I think a good way to kind of stream and kind of kick it with y'all, I'm thinking about incorporating more Sunday night lives. I'm thinking about, if y'all enjoyed these and y'all want to see more of these, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about incorporating more Sunday night lives. That's what I think I'll do. Oftentimes I was thinking about playing the game. I still have Red Dead Redemption 2 to finish. I know a lot of people have been telling me to check out Walking Dead Telltales. So those will be some good ones. So yeah, we can probably do some Sunday night lives coming up and for the schedule. But those are the biggest things I wanted to kind of let you guys know about. I know a lot of people have been sending me a lot of information about the wildfires that have been going on. That is a crazy situation. I've been hearing a lot of different things, both like conspiracy wise and also, how do I put it? And, real news. Like, it's been a lot of stuff and I've been wanting to talk about it. I just want to also be respectful of the people who have lost a lot with that when discussing that and or talking about that. But first and foremost, I just want to say, if you are somebody who is going through that, have a family member and or friends, y'all are in my prayers. That is a crazy situation. That is a crazy situation. The other day I was reading or watching a video about a guy who had a neighborhood, and he was the only guy in his entire neighborhood whose house did not burn down. That has to be a very crazy, almost awkward, but like you're happy, but like super sad for the rest of your neighbors type situation ever. It was a crazy situation. I mean, like his house almost looked literally untouched, but everybody else in his neighborhood, the house was gone. The house was gone. It was a crazy situation. So Sarge Nick brings up a really good comment, and I'm going to be as honest with y'all as possible about this. Sarge Nick Fury says, how about once a week Addison and Brandon do a Bible study? I have no problem at all doing that. Especially since we meet for Bible study once a week, and then I have church on Sunday. The only thing is, the nature of this channel, if I'm just going to be honest with you, is predicated on like reaction and reviews. So I don't know if I would do that on this particular channel, but Bible studies and things of that nature, I definitely would love to do that. It's just the subject matter is too different. So like, and I'm gonna give you a prime example. Like some of the stuff that's in the show is, most things that we watch in the show are fictional, right? So as y'all know, one of Brandon's favorite lines is like, "Get back must be had." But obviously, I don't want somebody to be like, "Hold on, bro. You said get back must be had in Game of Thrones, but then you talking about forgive and Bible study." I'm not. It's like, brother, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Please, it's just stuff like that. Like it'll be different stuff like that that'll be like, I don't want people to like play around. Like there's like, all right, we're joking, we're watching the TV show and it's fictional, it's hypothetical, obviously, if somebody did that, wouldn't want to have that. It's just those two overlapping things. I don't feel like will be well for this. But yeah, maybe in some other way, whether it be Discord or something different, or maybe even another channel. That was another thing I was thinking about doing. Maybe even having another channel, maybe something like that'll be dope. But that's just honestly where my mind is about that. Britt says, Addison, someone is asking about Band of Brothers and if you've reacted to it. I don't know what Band of Brothers is, so I guess that means no. One of the things that I did react to, but it's not on the channel, is a movie called Oh Brother, We're Out There. And that was late 2024 we reacted to. I know I just said that because it had brothers in it. So sorry if that's completely two different things. Yeah, and that dog said a little awkward going from shooting zombies to Bible study. Yeah, it may. I don't know. But Sergeant Nick Fury, that was a great question. And with that being said, this last portion of the stream is going to be purely like rapid fire. So y'all can ask me anything that y'all been wanting to ask. I'll try to address it as quickly as I can. Hopefully all the questions aren't like story time related things, but I can address them as quickly as I can for the ones that I see. I'm gonna start off with this one right here. Kaylee Mallon says, how did me and Brandon meet? Me and Brandon both met at college. So we attended the same college. He was actually at another college. He transferred from that college and went to the school. We both attended Austin Peay University, which is in Clarksville, Tennessee, and that is where we met. Before I met Brandon, though, I met Andre at the same. So I met Andre at the same college. So both of us, all of us met there at college. So good question. Let me see. Britt says, keep it clean, no super personal questions. Thank you. Yeah, please don't ask me what color, never mind. That would be kind of awkward. I did have a good meal today. So what I was going to ask you, the color was going to be related to the meal, but I feel like maybe, never mind. We're just going to leave that one alone. Thank you. Chevron said, balance, no days off, get back must be had, and read your Bible. Y'all tell us it all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Divine Hope, good question, says, where's the Stranger Things episodes? I only see a handful on the playlist. Let me look into what you're talking about, the playlist. Season 1 should be all up there though. So in season 1, you'll see Brandon had did a couple by himself, and then I joined him for the rest of the group reactions on those. So good question. Now, in regards to where season 2 episodes are going to come in, do plan on doing season 2, but to be completely transparent and honest with you, that is not a higher priority for me right now than Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, or Breaking Bad. And maybe not Vikings, but it is still in the mix. It is still in the mix, and it will get done. I'm working on this editing situation. Another quick thing about the editing situation. I'm trying to work on doing like delegating and outsourcing editing so I can get more stuff to you all. I'm gonna get more stuff out and also kind of make more use of my time to kind of help the channel grow. And I was talking to one of the editors, I'll leave the person names, and I'm sure they meant no harm. But I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, so add like this sound effect and then add this and then add this there, you know what I'm saying? And like that'll be cool. And the dude, like, to summarize what he said, he was like, bro, I hope you care. They don't care about that sound effects and all the other special stuff. They just want to see your reaction and they just care about the storyline. And a part of me was like, like when when you do something, but it's like you want to, it's like, I ain't want to be a jerk, but it's like, I ain't gonna lie, brother. Like, I'm not saying you, like, at the base of it, I'm sure other people like just cut it, put it out, and it's just it. And that's cool. So a portion of it, kind of like I was going back to TikTok, talking about how the raw, authentic, like genuine thing, but it's like, I kind of like creating an experience sometimes with the edit. But at the flip side, it's like, I could see you saving a lot of time by me not adding certain sound effects or meme or clips or special effects. I could see that being a thing. So when that was said, it was kind of like, I do like that honesty about how you feel about it. I just don't know if I feel the same, or I don't know if I want to do like cookie cutter stuff, but I don't know. I'll think about it a little bit more. It was a good food for thought. James Jermaine asked me a good question. So they coming through. Y'all want to come through with that heat, huh? Y'all want to sow discord among the brethren with some of these questions. I see what you got going on. James says, which do you prefer, group reaction or solo? Great question. I most definitely prefer group reactions. 1,000% I prefer group reactions. If you see me doing solo reactions, it's because I gotta keep the channel moving. I gotta keep it moving. But that is why I like things like Expanse, Attack on Titan, some of the animes I was doing. What else was I watching? Silo. I put a lot of that stuff on the back burner last year to make sure I could prioritize group reactions. However, in all honesty, the truth is the truth. Managing a group and getting everybody on the same page is a lot. It's a lot of work. I love my people. It's a lot of work because you got 3 different people, 3 different schedules. But yes, I definitely prefer group reactions just because of the back and forth. I may say something and feel a way about it. Brandon will say something, he'll feel a different way about it. Sometimes we connect on certain things. Sometimes we feel 2 different ways. It just makes for good conversation because then I can understand, like, let's say you like a character who beats everybody up. And I'm like, oh, that person's a bully. He's beating everybody up. And you may be like, well, he's been bullied his whole life, so he's trying to make sure nobody bullies him. Like, it's different perspectives like that you may think about, and some of which comes from maybe their background and their upbringing versus my background and my upbringing, the way that I've thought. So I prefer group reactions for sure. You know what I'm saying? All the way. This is one of my friends calling me right now. Hey, Brother Duke, I'm on the live right now. Say hey to everybody, man.
Family, what's up, chat?
Hey, Duke, hey, I be messing with him all the time. My boy has an internet voice. He has how he talks, and then when I tell him live, hey, family, how y'all doing? What's good with it? Folks, that boy got a YouTube. That boy got an online personality voice. Hey, let me hit you back, bro. I'm gonna hit you back though. That boy turned into somebody. What's up, nephew? How you doing, Jack? Hey, I'm finna be on him, bro. Hey, that's my boy Duke. Duke's has done some reactions with me too. Let me go back to these questions though. Good question, James. I definitely prefer group reactions over solo reactions by far. I mean, channel started with doing group reactions. And yeah, so yeah. Good questions. Raymond said it's a live call and talk show now. Yeah, the calls that I got now were personal ones, but yeah. Eminem said, hey, just join. What's going on? What's going on, Eminem? We kicked this off this live talking a lot about TikTok related things. Right now, we're just doing a lot of live Q&A stuff. Appreciate you for stopping through. Z Chevron says, any new shirt ideas? Because I know some Walking Dead ones would be fire as it goes along. Yes, definitely want to do some stuff that's in correlation with the show. Just to be honest, though, I don't want to do anything that like solely is ripping off of what the show has on, though. But I have a lot. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all something I was working on. All right, so let me preface it first. For the Etsy shop that's up, I got new designs coming. I had an issue the other day with one of my printers. It was going out, so it had me delayed on some orders. So if you're one of those people, sorry for the delay. They're coming if they haven't already arrived.
On the Etsy shop, I'm gonna start doing flash drops of one items. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. It may be a design, but like I may do some like dyeing or coloring, or we may do some type of work that makes it a one of one. I'm gonna give you an example of something I was working on. It may be different though. It may be so like that person who orders it, the price may be a little bit higher because it's gonna be the only one that looks like that. Period. So I'm gonna give you an example. So for those of y'all who know, we got like the Get Back Must Be Had tees, right? We got the Get Back Must Be Had. Let me focus up. There it is. Got the Get Back Must Be Had tees. And a one-on-one version of that would be something like this. This is like a hot Cheeto, like flaming Get Back, like, so it's different. Like, so because this is such a unique dye, like it has like a different print. Like, I don't know if y'all can see the glimmer on that, but yeah. So like these like one-on-one type pieces, ones that are just kind of fun. And then also the inspiration for that is like to get an audience something that's like different. So like you'll order something, but like you won't get the same thing anybody else has, which is kind of going to like the purpose of the channel. Like when y'all come here, it's not an experience that I want to mimic after anybody else per se. I want it to be a dope one. So there'll be different colorways. We get inspiration for different ones. That one's kind of like inspired from like hot Cheetos and things like that. So there may be one-on-ones, and I might just randomly drop them on the Etsy shop. Brandon has a lot of dope ideas too. Kaylee Malin says, this is still rapid fire questions. Do you do photography as well? What's your favorite type of shoots? Kaylee, good question. I did a lot of different shoots. When I was first starting, I was doing a lot of media stuff. I would do like a lot of wedding stuff. I've done corporate shoots. I've done fashion shoots. I've done brand shoots. I've done a lot of hybrid stuff. So videography and photography. Honestly though, when I started taking YouTube a lot more seriously, I put a lot of that stuff kind of like on the back end so that I could, spend more time with y'all. Because it was kind of fun. Because I want to get to the point, because like shoots and stuff are fun. But one of the goals that I have, and it probably won't be anytime soon, but I want to work up to it, is y'all know we react to and review a lot of movies. I actually want to start to create super short, quick themed short films. Like think Black Mirror, but like way shorter. I want to kind of create more things like that. And it'll be kind of cool to kind of get some of you all's insights in it, especially since we critique or like review or have fun or react to different things. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to be tied down with the pressure of it being super expensive though. So trying to find that twist of being creative, not as expensive, and things like that will be a challenge. Divine Hope said that's why I like group ones too. I appreciate you for that when I was answering the question about the group reactions. So if you dropped me a question earlier and I didn't get to it, Jillian said, I missed the super chat. Let me go to Naomi's. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you, mods, for making sure that I stay on it. Let me see. Where's Naomi's that I missed? Let me see Naomi's. Where's she at? Where's Naomi? So I already looked to Sarge Nix. So you and Brandon met in college. I thought you grew up knowing each other as cousins. No. So we met in college. We've been knowing each other for a long time though. Neath Dollhouse says, will Brandon ever join for Sunday Night Lives? He may. If he's not busy, he may pop in. Would you guys consider reacting to Narnia? Maybe this is the one I missed. Yes. Are you talking about, hold on. Are you talking about Chronicles of Narnia? Or is Narnia something different? Let me Google that real quick. Narnia. Let's just Google Narnia. Let me see if anything else pops up. Okay. Narnia. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the Chronicles of Narnia. That's the only thing that pulled up for me. Yeah, I definitely would consider that for sure. That sounds dope. No, it's now the Chronicles of Narnia that has more than one in it. I had to see though, because Brendan may have seen that, so I may have to. I don't know. We'll have to see how it gets done. We'd love to see reactions to the video of Return to the King. All right, so I'm glad you brought this up. I'm thinking about doing something with that movie series, and I want to hear y'all's thoughts on it. I typically try to shy away from stuff that I've seen on the channel because one, I don't want to spoil anybody, and two, a lot of the reactions and commentary on this channel are from a place of us not knowing what's going on and predicting what's going on, right? So for this question in particular, I actually have an idea and I want to run it by y'all to see because I've been requested to do Lord of the Rings a lot. One thing is people may not realize I've actually already reacted to the first 2 Lord of the Rings movies. The first one I did with Cariana. The second one I did Solo. Those are some long movies. I have not done the third one yet because I told you I've been prioritizing the group reactions over the solo ones. I was thinking about potentially going back and rewatching the Lord of the Rings videos again with Brandon and maybe another co-host with us as well, or maybe just doing like a duo one and just kind of doing a reaction from there. Of course, you already know that I've seen the first 2 that are on the channel, but I was thinking about doing it again because I do want to get to, as this person just pointed out, fan out. Thank you for the comment. I do want to go back. I want to finish that up so I can watch The Hobbit, which this person just shouted out. I want to finish that so I can watch The Hobbit. If y'all think that may be cool, let me know. Those are some long movies though. I was thinking about revisiting those to do a different spin on those. Raleigh Curtis says, I'm still waiting on the Naruto reactions. I haven't forgot about those. Naruto is still on my mind. Just got to get through. What you may see before Naruto though is more Demon Slayers. Tanya Diamante says, have you reacted to Breaking Bad? Not only have I reacted to Breaking Bad, if you go to Patreon, you'll see episodes up there. And I actually mentioned earlier this stream, thank you for stopping in. I know you may not have come at the time that I talked about it. I'm actually considering releasing some Breaking Bad reactions this week. I'm thinking about dropping some this week. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Good question though. And the jerk says, what do you think about my brother? That's the Lion King movie request. What do you say about my brother? What you talking about? I misunderstood that one. The Last Rock says, go check out Band of Brothers. That's a definite top 10 show. Oh, I actually thought that was a movie. I didn't know it was a show. Thank you for letting me know. Sarge Nick says, how about Lord of the Rings done with Cariana and Brandon is big enough for 3? No, that's what I'm saying. So Sarge Nick, I've already done the first movie with Cariana. I got love for my cousin. No, that's going back to your point. Me and Cariana are cousins. Cariana practically almost fell asleep through the first Lord of the Rings movies. So which is why the next was late and I think she was either out of town or had school or something. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this second one. So if I did the first one over again, she's already seen it. Patriot Jedi. Hey, I appreciate you so much for this comment. You said, bro, I got too many shows going on and not enough movies. I got a movie for y'all dropping tonight. I got a movie reaction for y'all dropping tonight. Matter of fact, we're going to put a time on it. The movie reaction is dropping tonight at 11:30. The movie reaction is dropping at, just because Patriot Jedi shouted me out and said, I don't got no movies dropping, y'all can thank him. I got a movie reaction dropping tonight at 11:30. Should I be dropping it that late? Heck no. Everybody probably going to be asleep, but I'm dropping it tonight. Just because Patriot Jedi tried to call me out. 15 minutes. Noodle Post said 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes. Naomi Hayes says, not to add more, but will you guys finish Arcane? Yes, I will. I'm actually thinking about re-releasing the Arcane ones. I'll tell you what I mean by that maybe on another stream. Let me see if there's any other question. Britt told Jose to repost a question. Let me see if I missed something. I want to make sure that I get a lot of the people that have been in here. I'm trying out this new little feature where I can highlight things. Nails by Bunny Boo. Thank you for a question. Got an answer for you. Is The Walking Dead a rewatch for you? And do you think you guys will finish the Scream franchise? The Walking Dead, I have seen some episodes in The Walking Dead, yes. So before I started, like way, when the show was airing, I have seen some episodes in The Walking Dead. Never finished it though. I'm gonna be honest, there are a couple things I will not forget in that series. But a lot of stuff I definitely don't remember, and there's certain things I don't even know because I hadn't seen it. So it's a mixture of both. I think there are certain things you may be, oh yeah. But however, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, this is when, no, heck no. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is when so-and-so does this. No. If I do even remember what happens at the time. But good question. Now for your second question about will we finish the Scream franchise? Yes, there will be more Scream reactions. The only one I have up right now is the one that's on the channel though. All this to-do list need more post-it notes. You know what's funny? I took all my post-it notes down and I have a different thing going on. But yes, I do need more. Maddie says, I think that stopped The Walking Dead at 10 seasons. It definitely really gets repetitive towards the end. Caitlin says you should react to the Predator and Alien versus Predator. So we reacted to the Alien movie. That's on the channel. That was a lot of fun. We can definitely get into that franchise too. Amanda said, is Avatar The Last Airbender, the animated series, done for? There's only 3 episodes on Patreon. So Amanda, great question. We've only done 3, but it is not done for. We've only done 3. It is not done for. There will be more. Good question. This person says react to more Arcane. Eminem says the rest of the X-Men reactions. Yes. Somebody asked earlier about Marvel related things. We can definitely do some more X-Men. Fan Out says, I know Brandon does not like musicals, but do you think you and Karen will watch Wicked? It's such a great commentary on propaganda. So this is what I proposed that happened. I think Brandon does not like musicals. And I have some musicals in the queue, but I don't have people like, if I know like my co-hosts are not going to like a certain thing, I try not to, because it's supposed to be fun, right, for them and for us. I'm not going to force them to watch something that I know they won't like, because, you know, they may be like, all right, you know, and not that, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to force them to watch something they don't like. I do think Brandon might be open to watching Wicked though. This is how we're going to do this. Kariana sent this in the group chat. Kariana's like, oh, Kariana's seen Wicked like 2 or 3 times, if not more. She's already seen, like, I think she legit seen it 2 times at the theater. I'm not watching my first watch of Wicked with her. All right. I told you what may happen is I may watch the movie for my first time. Me and Brandon may check it out, and then we could probably come back and do another group reaction to that. But yeah, for the first one, yeah, I'm gonna watch that as the first time watcher. And I think Brandon might be down for Wicked. Brandon might be down for Wicked. More Abbott Elementary reactions? Yes. Yes. Do I got a date and time on that just yet? No, but yes. Serpentine Fire says, who's your favorite Spider-Man of all time, voice actor or live action? Tobey Maguire. Killer AYZ says, would you watch Sons of Anarchy or Snow Files? So aside from Vikings, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, a lot of other popular show requests that I've received for the channel is Snowfall, Sons of Anarchy, more Arcane, and there's another one that I can't think of. It's at the tip of my tongue, y'all. Westworld. Westworld has been one too. And from that has been another one too. Believe it or not, I got some Ted Lasso coming y'all's way too. I don't know if I'm gonna drop that until a month or so though. I'm definitely probably not dropping that this month though. Somebody said Popeye was technically a musical. I did not know that. The mod Jillian has been on me a while about this one, Hairspray. I need to check and see if Karen has seen that one. Yeah, I'll do a Hairspray. I'll do a Hairspray one for y'all. Somebody said more chick flicks earlier. Killer IZ says, what about The Wire? I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I like a good like the thing that y'all will find out about me on this channel is like, even if the show is kind of like in general kind of weird, I'll always find something to like about the show. Like this channel in general is not meant to bash shows or movies. There's always going to be some commentary about something. So the jerk said, Addison, I made a Lion King movie joke and you didn't get it. And that's okay. But also my name is pronounced Jerry. Okay, all right. So Jerry, thank you. I'm gonna try to remember that next time I see you. Dana says maybe Kariana needs another female to watch Bridgerton with. I think Kariana has already seen Bridgerton. Bridgerton is definitely gonna be on the list. Kariana's already seen it. What about True Blood? I'll be down for that. I'll be down for that. Needs Doll said Littlefinger is in The Wire. You know what Littlefinger is also in? You want to know what Littlefinger is also in that I got coming to the channel sometime soon? Maze Runner. Who was that earlier? It was Patriot Jet that said, I don't do no movies. Whole Maze Runner series in the queue. I just got to get it edited. Matter of fact, if you want to see it before I get all the edits and whatnot in, man, hit the Patreon. He's in that too. Maze Runner, a whole series on Patreon if y'all want to check it out. I got the YouTube edits coming too. Let me not miss this from Jose Luis Tadio Ortega Moreno. Please consider reacting to the is it Cicero movies? So first of all, I appreciate you for that super chat. Cicero, is that what you're calling it? Okay. Percy Jackson movies. Yes. So we watched what is it? No, that was Fantastic Beasts. That was Fantastic Beasts. People been telling me need to finish up on the rest of the Percy Jackson stuff. The other thing I was going to tell y'all is I did get my mom and my aunt, for those of y'all who are interested, I did get my mom and my aunt to watch the second Harry Potter movie. That reaction has been recorded, and I will be dropping that one soon. Najerk says, have you considered watching the show From on MGM? Already got the first couple episode reactions recorded, actually. Those are up on Patreon, Jerry. Already got those recorded, and those are up on Patreon. Good question, though. And somebody's helped me on the pronunciation. Christina, what's up, Christina? The excellent suggestion from, it's called Siqueiro. Siqueiro? Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to be opposed to checking that one out. But yeah. Those are, I know a lot of y'all asking a lot of show questions, but y'all can watch. This Chevron says international shows, please. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of international shows, have not forgot about Squid Game. There was a quick pause because Carriana wanted to watch that with me, so got a couple episodes in with her, and I probably do need to ramp that up and speed back up recordings of that here probably this week, though. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the rapid fires for anything. Y'all can ask me show stuff. Y'all can ask me any other thing outside of that as we get ready to come to a close, man. Feel free to ask your boy anything that you want to. As Britt said, you know what I'm saying? If it get too crazy, I might have to take a super long sip of this lemonade, though. Seems like we just doing shows tonight, huh? Money Heist. I haven't seen it, but I could definitely check it out. Haven't seen it, but definitely can check it out. Good question. Oh, what? Oh, something just crashed. Continental says that is the prequel to John Wick. Oh, I forgot. Have I dropped John Wick? Yeah, I dropped John Wick 3. What are there, 4 John Wicks or are there 5? Are there 4 John Wicks or are there 5? Y'all might have to remind me. Are there 4 or there 5? It's 5 of them guys, ain't it? Lewis says Sekiro means hitman. Somebody said too many. The Godfather. Yes, I have not seen The Godfather. I wouldn't be opposed to watching that one. Good suggestion. And somebody also mentioned The Queen Gambit. Okay. Well, y'all, those are a lot of good suggestions. Appreciate y'all so much. Jenny says, what would it take for you to do a live movie night tonight? Jenny, look, I got love for you. You know what? Hey, can I be honest with y'all? I'm on Sundays too. I'm gonna have something called What's Being Sacrificed. What's being sacrificed means, what am I going to watch that is not going to be reacted to? All right. I have my sacrifice ready to tell y'all. Before I get to, does anybody know what that sacrifice is? Take a guess. I'm gonna help y'all out. It's something on Netflix. And it is also a limited series. I'm bringing my sacrifice to the table. I'm letting y'all know what my sacrifice is. So y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? You said you weren't going to watch it. You going to wait. I'm letting y'all know my sacrifice. I already gave y'all 2. I gave y'all 2 clues. It's on Netflix and it's a limited series. AK, appreciate you for that suggestion and thank you for that love too. Somebody says Pee-wee Playhouse. What the heck is that? You talking about Pee-wee Herman? Hey, hold on. Somebody on Twitch going crazy.
Delicious said the Diddy show. Hey, no, that's not no.
Hold on. No, you actually being real. Yeah, I actually think you giving a real suggestion. No, not that one. Let me see. Somebody said Deliver Us. Nah, Baby Reindeer. Nah, not that. Behind Her Eyes. No. Alazia. Hold on. I actually think I have seen that one though. Let me look up some. I have seen that one. Hold on. Let me see. I seen that one. Hold on, didn't that have a little weird little twist to it though? Hold on, didn't they have like, no, yeah, hold on. We might have to do some reviews because then some at the very end, it was like some, I gotta be careful, bro. Hold on, I gotta be careful. No, I don't gotta be careful because it was foul. It was some real sick mess that happened at the end. If I'm not tripping. Lazy, I'm on YouTube right now, so I you know what I'm saying? It was some sick mess that happened. Yeah, it was some real sick mess at the end, right? Like a dude thought he was with his gal, but then like another dude took over his gal body, and he wasn't there something like that? Like didn't the show have something crazy like that? And for anybody that get mad, it was not one of them situations to where the two people knew what was going on. So you can't say, Eddie, you gotta be careful, you gotta calm down, bro. That's petty. No, bro. If you think you with a girl and somebody snatch your girl as a dude, and even if she's not even another dude, if somebody snatched the soul of the person you with and then continues to talk to you and date you as if they're them, that's foul. That's crazy. Yeah, Keisha said he was with another man the whole time, bro, and was getting down. That's crazy. Jenny said, am I having a stroke? Man, you already know, bro. You already know what be going on. I told you when you're on somebody's platform, you can talk, but you gotta like what they got all them code words. My code words was it was foul. That was it. It was foul. Divine Hope said that's misleading. Misleading. That's the nicest way you can put it. Sergeant Nick said it was killer. Hey, it was a crazy show. Somebody just did something. Let me go back to it. Hold on, I'm about to get to this super chat in a second. But let me go back to my boy Jose Luis Tedio Ortega Marino. Says Sekiro means hitman. It's a Benicio del Toro movie. Y'all really got me wanting to watch this now. Especially since you kind of said like John Wick, like y'all really got me wanting to watch this. But let me go. What I just saw something, but it had me laughing. Let me go back to the chat I just saw. Net Dollhouse, where you at? Let me read. Somebody said Behind Her Eyes followed by a Bible study. Man, Behind Her Eyes needs to be followed with somebody getting sent straight to the Lord so they can explain that to him. That's crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was one, I didn't react to that. Hold on, I kid you not. Now we finna get real. I didn't react to that, and I know some of y'all probably do not think that I don't when I'm at home watching. Well, I'm at home, but if some of y'all don't think that when I'm watching movies outside of the channel that I don't talk, that I'm still talking, I'm not. I'm just sitting back here chilling like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? Most of like, golly, you know what I'm saying? I'm just watching. I'm not talking. After that, I was like, excuse me, what's going on? I was actually reacting to that. I'm not gonna lie. At the end, I was reacting to that. I was definitely reacting to that. Z Shaver, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. But yeah, somebody said the story of Get Out is real. Hold on. What you talking about the portion where somebody got put in the trunk and then taken? I know you're not. Hold on. Let me slowly click off this comment. Slowly clicking off that comment. They trying to get me in trouble over here. But y'all, I told y'all I had a movie for y'all tonight. It is 11:30. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this guy. I told you I had one for y'all. And what we're going to be watching tonight, for those of y'all who want to stay up a little bit later, or if you want to catch it tomorrow, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Put that guy on a watch later, whatever you want to call it. Group reaction to Train to Busan. Just made that public. Train to Busan, that's another Korean movie. For those of y'all who like Squid Game, the guy who I call in there Slapper Fool is the main character in this movie. He's the salesman in Squid Game. He is the main character in this movie. Before we dive into this one, I did make it public right now. It is out. So for those of y'all who are headed out the door to go check that out, I appreciate you. I told you I had more movies for y'all, and there are more movies than just that coming. I'm still working on a Gladiator edit. For those of y'all who didn't know, I'm working on Gladiator, and that will hopefully be coming sometime soon. But this is a group reaction. I actually got 4 people in this reaction. So y'all can expect for me to try to get a few more videos out like that. Zombieland has 4. This Train to Busan has 4. I actually have seen Train to Busan before. Actually, me and Andre did a reaction to Train to Busan on this channel, but I thought it would be a good one for this group to watch because they hadn't seen it yet. And it's also another international film. But without further ado, that is all I got for tonight, man. Appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. It's been fun. Jenny got the hands on her face. What's going on? What's going on? What I do now? AK said you're the only ones laughing at Dumbledore death. Yeah, I can't lie. That was funny. Help me! Kill me now! Whoa! That boy Dumbledore was spazzing, boy. No. Hey, let me stop, bro. Let me stop. I'm finna have a heart attack. Hey, if you talk about that scene, we didn't laugh at my boy actually getting snaped. No pun intended. We didn't laugh at him actually getting snaped. We laughed at him like drinking that little grape Kool-Aid and going mad about it. That was funny. The Snape portion, now we ain't laughed about that. That boy Dumbledore drunk that Kool-Aid and didn't know how to act. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Somebody asked me another question. Hold up. Why you guys got a I Love Cersei shirt on Etsy? Okay, let me explain myself. And after this, I'm out. I on Game of Thrones season 5, Naomi, I'm glad you asked me this. On Game of Thrones season 5, I lost a bet that I didn't lose. I said I'm gonna name y'all 5 characters who are not gonna die this season. One of the characters I named was Jon Snow. One of the bets I had is if I was wrong, that was one of the things I had to do. Jon technically got killed at the end of that season, but he was revived. He was like some supernatural revival. So it's like yes. So to make good on my word, I wore the shirt. Okay, I wore the shirt, and then 2, I put it up on the Etsy shop. Because if anybody else wants to do a prank, or somebody loses a bet, or if you actually feel that way, it's more so predicated for a shirt. That is why it's available on the shop. Yes. See, look, Zebron, you see where I'm going. I lost a bet that I didn't lose. Exactly. You saw exactly where I'm going. Neth Dollhouse said Voldemort Hot Wings. Man, that'll forever. That's in the vault. I'm never forgetting that one. I'm never forgetting that one. Man, but never mind. I was about to give somebody an idea for something. But I didn't, I ain't, never mind. I'm letting them handle that. But yes, so that is your question answered. Ladies and gentlemen, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Sunday Night Live was fun. From TikTok to Voldemort Hot Wings to turning up on somebody's live stream and them turning into a super streamer. It's been a fun stream tonight. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be good. No.